Hello, welcome back to Illusion of Gaia, Retranslated, and I'm using a different camera today, so hopefully it looks a little bit better too. Right, let's carry on from where we left off, and I believe what we were doing was heading to the diamond mine to go and rescue some of the, I was going to say survivors, but that's not the right word, some of the, I guess, what did they call them in this game? They're basically slaves. I don't know whether they call them slaves or not. Anyway, hello, how is everyone? We've already been to do this, so now we actually need to go back to the world map. Or in fact, we've got one more of these crystals to get rid of first, so let's do that. And then we can head back to the world map and then carry on. There's the guy. Should we go and find the guy first, actually? How do we get up there? He's on the roof somewhere. How do we get in? Maybe upstairs here? No, we need to get outside somehow. I think I might have enough for one upgrade. Hopefully. Because we will need them all for one of the boss fights that's coming up. Hey, we can't go in there. We can go in here though, but I think this guy just said something about his house being messy. Despite what you think, I haven't been robbed. Do you think I would look like such a disordered person? Well, maybe. Right, I don't think we need to go down there, even though I was very annoyed last time to find out that that was even an option, but we've already done this. So, annoyingly, we have to go all the way around like that to get back again. Let's see, how can we get to the Jewel Man? Not that way either. I feel like we've gone too far away at this point. Although this is a tall... Oh, there we go. We go across the roof like that. There we go. I am Gem, a jewel merchant that travels around about the 7 seas. I'm holding 14 of the red jewels for you. You've collected over 12. According to the list, your strength will be raised. Your attack power is raised by 1. Let's see what's up next. So we need 20 for the next one. Also, as I just remembered, I'm going to pull up my notes because we have a checklist of all of the different gems in the game and where to find them. And I want to follow that as we're going. So let me just pop that out. Okay, it's gone onto the other screen. But that's fine. I'll bring it back over here. There we go. So the next one is in the diamond mine, and it is a trapped labourer that sells them to the jeweler, whatever that means. So with that said, our business here is done. Let's go to the diamond mine, which is just out here and like a million miles to the north. I think. Oh, not to the north then. To the east. It's a long way anyway. Right, we don't have the intro text because we already got there last time. But enjoy the next dungeon. When I played this game about a year ago to try out the retranslation for the first time along with the MSU1 patch, the game actually completely froze here, so hopefully we'll actually be able to get a little bit further in this session. Yay, and we got some extra health. I do like that, it gives you an incentive to kill all the enemies in the area. Let's see what that says. Lift platform entrance. Head through the gate there if you're going to the lift. There seems to be one keyhole. It'd be odd if it had more than one, it's just a gate. There's one. Labourer was the word I was thinking of earlier. Looks like there's one there that didn't make it too. But they call him a slave, even though on the guide I'm following it says labourer. There might be something to do with the retranslation effort. I'm begging you, please cut this chain. And it blows up in his face. Myself included, there's 8 slaves working in this mine. Please save them somehow. Alright. 1 down, 7 more to go. And it seems like one of the slaves is going to give us the gem, so we don't really need to worry too much about where that's actually coming from. And also, I've changed it around a bit now, so I'm not actually playing using the preview. I'm actually playing on the screen straight through the HDMI cable, so any excuses that I had last time of the there being a bit of lag, there's no excuses this time, so if I mess up, it's entirely my own fault. Oh, I did that the hard way. Never mind. Oh, it does feel so much smoother playing it directly on the screen. I can actually run without going into the walls. It does mean I have to look down there a little bit for the chat, but that doesn't matter. I'm begging you, please cut the chain. There we go. Second one is free, and I cut him across the face as well, apparently. Sorry about that. Thank you for saving me. To show my thanks, I'll tell you something good. This mine has hidden rooms. Their entrances aren't distinct from the walls, but a draft blows out from the cracks in the entrances. They say you can find them if you pay attention. Although, with flowing hair like yours... Ooh, look at my flowing hair. Risu actually told me, put the headphones behind my hair so it doesn't look like it's been pulled back, so you can actually see my hair today. And I do need to get a haircut soon, because it is getting a little bit long. But I like it long, and I always get upset when I have it cut, but it needs doing. Anyway, although with flowing hair like yours, you'll probably know immediately when it starts to flutter, huh? So, does that mean there's going to be a hidden wall here? No? Oh, they missed a trick with that. There should have been. Ah. So, does that mean we'll just be standing on the wall all the time looking for secrets? I don't want to miss anything. I really don't want to miss anything, because I want to do the optional dungeon at the end. You found an herb. Again, the grammar's weird there, but yeah, if you say it with the American pronunciation, it makes sense. But I refuse to do that. Oh, that's just health. That's just a regular health power-up. I don't know what that did. I don't know. Why do I feel like I'm going to get lost in here? Is there 4 switches? Ow, ow, ow. What did we get this time? Strength power-up. Strength has increased. Okay, that's all 4. Nothing else that way? No. So what did that do? It made this open up, I think. And there are 6 enemies. Dun 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 dun. I never realised how repetitive this music is. I do like it though. It gets cool now. Are we going to transform into Freedom? Yeah, there he is. Let's go and save first. Being proper gamers today, we have our Monster Energy. Nitro. Let's go, transform. Alright, we're off. Before we started this stream, I was writing down some ideas in this very special book. If you can see what that says. I think it's reversed. It says Retro Break Master Plan. And new 2026 plans. There you go. Sneak peek. Take a screenshot and flip it around. Alright, let's go. We are now Freedom the Almighty. I just made that name up. Have I already been up here? Yeah, this is new. I don't know if Freedom's hair does the same as Will's. Like, he's got even more luscious locks than Will does. There's a nice little bit of foreground stuff there with those mine track things going around. I really like the pixel art in general. I think it's really clear, really well done. Obviously, Terranigma looks a lot better, but it's a lot newer, and they had a lot more cartridge space to work with. But yeah, really can't fault it. It's very clean graphics. I like it. And all the different areas look very unique as well, which is always good. Haha, they didn't even have a chance to attack. Ah! Didn't see that coming though. Now I haven't got any lag, I'm being a bit too cocky. I say as I walk straight into him. There we go. HP increased. There we go. Didn't really need to worry. Another save point? Do I need to turn back into Will to go to one of the secret areas? I'm assuming that's why he's here. Let me actually use it. Why was no the first option twice? There we go. Yeah, there you go. Look, you can see his hair shaking, so you just need to hold down, and then bam, in we go. And there's another one. Oh, he's got something to give us. What is it? Oh, there we go. I thought it was just going to float off then. Became able to use the power of darkness. Dark Friar. There we go. Dark Friar is a power of darkness that is only usable by Freedan, the warrior of darkness. By shooting aura power, thou canst incinerate enemies that are far from thee. Thou canst charge up with the attack button. Let's use my new aura. Whoa. Let's go, Freedan, warrior of darkness. I assume there's something that's a bit further away from where you can actually hit with your regular sword that needs taken out, so let's go find it. It must be over here. There's a wall in the way. Okay, there's something up there. Can I shoot up? I'm not sure that's how walls work, but apparently he can shoot down like that, so... Yep, that works. There's no sense of depth in this game. There we go, and now we can go up here and go across there. Whee! Don't question it. I'm begging you, cut the chain. And your face. There are people who have been put to work even in the depths of the diamond mine. Please use this key and save them somehow. So, I guess that's the key to the gate at the start that we found. Now we've got to go back to the entrance. I like that if you're... Oh, you can't even go that way. I should have just carried on going up anyway. I'm not sure what the point of that was. Now, So this is where I end up getting lost because I can't remember how to get back. They should have put some sort of shortcut to go back. Do I need that guide again with a map? I hope not. I got so lost on those cliffs. I've never got that lost before playing this. I don't know what was wrong with me. I just could not get into my head where I was going at all. I blame streaming because it makes you think of stuff that's not the game. There we go. Found our way back over there, okay. So, still have a prison key. Why do I have a prison key still? We need the lift key. There we go. We're in. And we're on. That's pretty cool. Good job we can't fall off. And there's another one going down as well. This isn't going to get confusing at all, is it? So, I was reading a little bit about this retranslation actually, and they said the majority of the main changes in the translation itself come in the second half of the game, where there's a lot more things like religious references that Nintendo of America told Enix that they weren't allowed to include in the main game. There's some extra detail into some of the characters and their backstory that's taken out of the American script because apparently they didn't have enough room on the cartridge to actually include all of the translation from Japanese. So hopefully the translation picks up a bit in this next well, we're not that far into the game yet, but in the coming sections I'm hoping it will begin to become a bit clearer. Let's try on this side as well. Let's try using this. Wow, it actually takes them out in one hit. That's really powerful. Did it drop anything? Okay, that one didn't. Oh, it did! There it is. Come to me! Take them all out like that. Might as well use the new power. Don't even need to worry about going even close to any of them. Oh, I didn't know that. You can sort of press a direction while you're charging up without moving, and it'll just keep shooting in that direction. That's pretty cool. Your HP has increased. And oh, he doesn't even have a chain. Did I already cut it? Thank you. I'll never forget this favour. Please take this key. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. We have the key to the mine. And the game hasn't crashed yet, so that's good, because like I said, the last time I played this, the game crashed around here, so... I have no idea why. It might have been something wrong with the capture card. I did have a different computer this time last year, I believe, so hopefully things are a little bit more reliable. We'll see, I guess. Although for some reason my Stream Deck wouldn't light up, so that's unusable at the minute, so I'm just having to go by the buttons in OBS itself. Anyway. Please cut the chain somehow. Let's see if anyone has anything else to say. No. Just give you their names though. Thank you. In the village where we were born, something strange is happening to all the animals. Afterward, we found that other strange things were happening. People turning to stone, even people dying from unknown diseases. Very strange indeed. Remus. Thank you. We were born in a village from a distant, faraway place across the ocean. If you ever visit there, please help the villagers. I'm assuming we will go there at some point. Thank you. I heard from Eric, one of your companions is suffering from amnesia, right? There is a song that has been passed down in our tribe since long ago which aids memory. Please listen to this song. Sam hummed a mysterious melody. Very mysterious. I have my little Will figure here with him playing the flute. Well, the green screen's making the bass go a bit weird. It's not green, it's blue. Why is it doing that? Anyway, there he is, look. He probably needs dusting a little bit. Oh, I can't even remember where I got that from now. There was someone on Twitter many, many years ago who did like clay figures of a bunch of SNES RPG characters. And I saw that she'd done that one from Illusion of Gaia. I was like, I have to have it, I have to have it, I don't care how much it costs. I do have one request. I would gladly take the prison key and Wind's Melody so that I can remember meeting you. That's weird. I don't remember him asking for that in the original version of the game, but I did actually question not that long ago why I actually have these keys and melodies that I'm not going to use anymore. I expect you probably won't be using them from now on, after all. How did he even know I had them? Was he looking inside my backpack while I was listening to the music? I know of a secret passage that will take you to Frisia. Take the shortcut? Not yet. I won't forget you for my entire life. Be careful out there. Thank you. Oh, okay, they're just all saying the same thing. Right, is there actually anywhere left? There's definitely something left for me to do because I haven't found the jewel. Trapped labourer sends them to the jeweler. Where's that at? There's definitely more to do, I'm sure. Yeah, there must be more because there's another rope bridge thingy. Well, there's always Google if I can't find it. But let's try doing it normally first. So that is all done. There's a switch there. What about if I hit that from a distance? Did that do anything? There's another switch there. Oh, these are just the switches to open the stairs in the middle, aren't they? This is just looking at them from a different angle. There must be something I'm missing. Okay, we can go straight down. There's nothing here anymore. There's a weird circle over there. Should we try and find out what that is? Oh, I think it's probably save point, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that's a save point. I'm going to look up Diamond Mine. Red Jewel. Location. Illusion of Gaia. That doesn't help, it's just the same screenshot. It's the same screenshot I already saw. Okay, here's a different one. Oh my god, what number are we? We are on number 15. 15 to 17. There is a place in the mines where your hair will blow when you're standing by a certain wall. Use a Psycho Dash to get the jewels. The wall is located close to a Gaia portal. Okay, it might be over there then. Can I even find it as freedom though? Oh, there it is. Okay. Will that work? No, I need to be Will. Oh, I could have found that. I was so close to going there anyway. So hopefully there's 3 in there, because it said something about there being 3 of them. Oh, there it is. And if you hit the wall, it makes a different sound too. Oh, okay, I'm not going inside. Thank you very much. I was buried alive in a cave-in. How would it have turned out if you came just a bit later? Please, send a modest present. Please take a modest present from me. I'll send 3 red jewels to Mr. Jewel Merchant later, okay? Okay. Wow, thank you. Hello! Undead's here. Hello. Yay! And my redeems are working properly as well.
No, stop! What are you doing? What are you doing? What
Oh my
are you
God.
doing? What are you doing?
Markiplier's here
what are
too.
you doing?
Oh my god, that goes on. What are you doing? What are you doing? I like it. I'm glad they work. Okay, that was the gems from here.
Oh no, he's
I feel like I'm
hot!
still missing something. Are you still talking about Markiplier? Because yes, he is hot. I don't know how to get on the other rail thing, or if I even need to. I'm lost again. Maybe I should get that guidebook back out, because I really want to 100% this. I don't want to miss anything. But it seems like it's so easy to miss things, and there's another problem with this game as well. It doesn't let you revisit previous areas, so you need to have cleared the area out completely first. So, like, there's another rail down there as well. I'm gonna go and find the guidebook, see if we can do this the old-fashioned way. Okay. I think it was this bigger one that's the easier one to follow. Weirdly, everything looks bright. Oh. Yeah, that's not going to work. Oh, also, this book's kind of falling apart, because when I bought it, some of the pages were falling apart anyway. Let's pop onto this one, where the green screen won't overtake, because I have to show you how weird the screenshots in here are. Look how weirdly bright green they've made the floor. It doesn't look like that in the game. Or it doesn't look that strongly bright green anyway. Look at that room, it's so blown out you can't even see the texture on the floor. Let's see how that looks on the game stream. Whoa, it's completely invisible. That's weird. So, anyway, let's see if we can find out how to use... Maybe you can't, there doesn't seem to be anything... Maybe it's just there for decoration. I think I've done everything in the area then. Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, it only shows you using one of them. I suppose the other ones are just there to make it seem like it was used as a proper mine. So in that case, we can just go and speak to one of the slaves that we found in the main room down here, and it can take us back. I think it was this way. Oh, they've gone! Okay. I guess they just walked off because I didn't want to go back with them. Fine. We'll have to go back the long way round. Never mind. How do I get there? Where is it? I don't think it exists. This other guidebook doesn't really tell you much at all. It's just like a really high level overview. And for some reason it shows some of the dungeon maps, but not all of them, because it's not showing this one. But it's showing the Sky Temple, which is where we're going to next. So anyway, long story short, those books are kind of useless. Now we have to go all the way back round. Am I lost again? Am I lost again? Is my chair stuck on something? Yes, it is. I ran over the charging cable for my camera. That's great. How the hell do I get out of here? Not down there. That's where we just came from. It's this way. I think. Just make sure we've cleared the area out. I think we've killed every enemy in the whole dungeon. So we've got all the upgrades. There we go. We escaped! Let's go back to Frisia. And then I guess have another chit chat with everyone and play this new song so that Seth can get his memories back. I think that's what his name was. We'll find out in a second.
Congratulations!
Oh, thank you, Charles Martinet. Right, in here and over here. There we go. Even though I was able to reunite with you, I'm not crying tears of joy. Okay, this was the guy, Lance. I don't know who I am, what a mystery it is. Although, I don't know who I am, why am I here? So, try the melody of memories learned from slave youth. Will began playing the melody he remembers. Let's hope this helps. Bum, 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 bum. And as I showed earlier, in case people weren't here, there he is. There's Will playing the flute. On the raft scene, which was really weirdly translated when I got there last time. Here's the music! This is the music that plays in the save room. If you choose to not go back to the game, it basically freezes the whole game and makes you wait on the screen. But I'm going to be quiet. Just listen to this music. It's incredible. Gives me chills. So good. I actually had it on the back of that portrait thing that I showed you last time with the music on the back. You could press it and it would actually play this song. I love it so much. Somehow I'm feeling very nostalgic. I feel as if I'm in my mum's tummy. All of the people that I've ever met and all of the events I've ever experienced from when I was born are floating to the surface of my mind, one by one. I was raised in the town of South Cape. But didn't my old man go out on an expedition and not come back? The largest existence within me had passed on, and I suppose that I didn't know what to do. I couldn't stand my father invading other countries with his troops. It's a terrible thing when people die, isn't it? Years of life which I had built up are reduced to nothingness in an instant. I wonder if Seth ultimately has died too. They say that people can forget unpleasant things in order to survive, don't they? I hope he hasn't died. Oh, hopefully that's cured him anyway. Let's see. I think the translation there was actually a bit better than the original, so that's good. Huh? What have I been doing until now? Why are you all over there? Lance, you got your memory back! Jeez, you know, we were worried about you. I had no idea what was going to happen. I guess I made everyone worry, but what if someone else ends up in the same position next time? I'll take care of them. I hear there's an eccentric inventor in a nearby forest. Won't you try to meet him? Apparently it's a person named Neil, but... You said it's Neil? My cousin went missing. He had the same name. My cousin Neil is also an inventor. He invented a vehicle that can fly through the big blue sky like a bird. It's called an aeroplane. Oh my god. Hey, Risu! Do you like my new redeems? I've got a bunch of Mario ones, and there's a Markiplier one, and Kirby's back working again. I think there's some other ones too. He invented an aeroplane. Thus, Will's party headed to the house of the inventor in the forest. Oh, do I not get to speak to Lily and Kara? Damn, I wonder if I missed something there. Yay, dun 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 dun. It says you redeemed that twice. Did you do it twice? Hopefully it didn't charge you twice for the bits. Here we are in Neil's
What are you doing?
cottage.
What are you doing?
Oh no.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's a bit long, isn't it?
What
are you doing? I can't remember what else I chose. I was having a lot of fun looking through there yesterday. Is it just a bunch of Mario things? I'm sure there was more. Oh yeah, the last one is, I'm in danger.
I'm in danger!
Make it more, Spenny. Then people won't spam. How much have you got yours set to? I didn't really know what to choose. It's open, so come in if you want. Neil, it's me. It's Will from South Cape. Is it actually his cousin? Oh, well, if it isn't Will, I guess you've developed a terribly resolute will. Huh? With that, the rest of you are swarming in. Are you Will's friends? This guy kinda stinks. How can you say something like that? You should be able to word it better. Come on, it's a wonderful nose-irritating smell drifting through the room or something, right? Hey, you two little ladies are both terribly blunt, aren't you? The thing is, you come not to care about your appearance when you're focusing on inventing. But I suppose I thought that people wouldn't hate my odour that much. Oh dear. Same or more than Kirby Bop? I think I set them all to 100. Yeah, Kirby Dreamland Bop's 800. Maybe I'll put it around there after this. And pick some more as well, because it's fun looking through them. I suppose that people wouldn't hate my odour that much. It still hasn't even been past a month since I started wearing these socks. Lovely. My record's 3 weeks, but I guess I'm losing. Come on, I can't even believe these people. It's gross that I've already had to breathe the same air. So that's enough about socks already. Well, anyway, please relax. I guess you must be Will's friends. Welcome to my humble home. I'm surprised they don't just wait outside. It was a bit gross. Let's see what he's been doing. That's the camera. It's a device that can burn an identical image of the landscape onto photographic paper. The flaw is that copying it takes nearly 30 minutes. The landscape doesn't move, so that's fine, but people have to go on without even blinking for 30 minutes when you're photographing them. The image of your eyes ends up turning bright red like a rabbit's when using this device. That's the telescope. With that you can see the stars of heaven as if you could take them in your hand. Those are aeroplane wings. It's a wonderful machine that fulfills mankind's dream of flying through the air like a bird. Those wings are just one part of it. The rest of the main body is large, and even more than that, it needs a runway to take off. So it's in the desert. Those are aeroplane wings. That is not an aeroplane wing, I'm looking at that. That's the oxygen tank. I put air inside it. If you're wearing that, you can even breathe underwater. However, it can only hold roughly a minute of air. If I could compress the air, you could probably dive for a long time. I haven't thought of a method to do that yet. Okay, anything else? What's that box there? Apparently that box is nothing. He didn't invent a box. My record's 3 weeks, I guess I'm losing. I guess Seth would have been delighted to see these inventions. Come on, I can't even believe these people. It's gross that I've already had to breathe in the same air. So, Seth's the one who got eaten by the Leviathan on the boat, isn't he? If I remember right. And can't get to Lily, so I assume she has nothing to say? Anyway, you came here because I can do something for you, right? Please tell me what you need. Will told Neil about the events that happened until now, hearing the voice of his missing father, searching for the mystic statues that are spreading across the ruins throughout the world, and so on. Ho ho ho, I think that's a very interesting story. I'm a little interested in the ancient ruins too, you know? The ruins that you've told me about are scattered all over the world, but there's a mysterious connection between them. If you draw a line on the world map between all the ruins you've been to so far, it somehow forms a huge image of the constellation of Cygnus the Swan. You said it was Cygnus? Right, beyond that, the Tower of Babel that Will's dad was said to have disappeared in ends up being exactly in the middle of that giant swan. Well, now that you mention it, there's been a red star underneath Cygnus as of late. Exactly, you know a lot, don't you? Between the new star appearing in Cygnus and Will's talk of ruins, those various elements are tied together too neatly for it to happen organically. I don't know if it's coincidence or conspiracy, but the fact is that something is going to happen. However, the circumstances are good. The desert of the The desert of the Nazca Lines is at most a day's walk to the east from here. Will you check it out? Yeah? Alright, I guess it's settled then. We're going too. Will won't be the only one who can have fun memories. The party headed to the Nazca Desert. Not sure exactly why he needed so desperately to go to the desert, in particular. Is that at the crossroads of all of the ruins that we've been to so far? Sometimes I do feel like you just get whisked away in this game with no real context as to why. But even so, I think it's really interesting. Here we are in the Nazca Plains. It was a long walk, but I think everyone held up well. This is the most famous image of the Nazca Lines, the condor. You've at least heard of it, right? We still don't know why in the world the people of the ancient times drew things like this. Well, anyhow, even if you travelled here, the scale of the area can overwhelm you. Before anything else, everyone may want to take a look by themselves first. Haha, don't rush like that. Go sightseeing with everyone else. I'm scared for some reason. I'll be close to Neil. If you look at it like this, it looks kind of like the white lines on a school playground on a track and field day. Surprisingly, the ancient Nazca people were doing the 100-meter dash here, weren't they? I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's what they were doing. If she wants to think that, go ahead. I'm surprised she knows what track and field day is. I thought she would have been homeschooled. Where's everyone else? There they are. Oh, there they are, by that rock. What an interesting rock. They don't care about the lines. I suppose that until the other day I've been spending all my days doing things like commuting to and from school, studying, and playing. I couldn't even dream that I'd be here. Isn't it somehow natural that these stones are scattered around? Huh? This is exactly where the condor's stomach would be, isn't it? Don't you think that if you dig here you'd find eggs, or something like that? I'm joking, haha, I'm not really going to search for them. Okay, is there anyone else to find? I think that's everyone, isn't it? Is there still more to find? Since the Nazca Plain seems to be wide, I guess I shouldn't go very far. Okay, they want you to stay in this area. Has anyone moved? Oh, there's a ghost. Is it the same ghost that was in that hidden village, the Itari clan? Where's everyone gone? Oh, they're all up here. I thought the ghost had come and took them away. Awesome, aren't they? The people from ancient times. How could they have drawn these? I suppose that until the other day I've been spending all my time on things like commuting, blah 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 blah. Probably feels great to draw a huge picture on a natural canvas like this, being able to feel the wind and having nothing else to distract you. What's going to happen? I'm getting excited! Alright, now that everyone's back, let's get to the main question. The thing that Will was calling a mystic statue is probably going to be somewhere in this plane, right? The thought came to me when I was looking at the drawing on the ground just now. Don't you think that you can kind of see the form of a swan in this condor image? That's it, you figured it out! We've been comparing the arrangement of the stars in that constellation to a swan, but as far as the ancient people of Nazca were concerned, it might have been a condor. Ah, I've got it! Look, look, the location of the stones on the surface of the ground. They're definitely in the position of the stars in the constellation of Cygnus. That's it! There are 9 stars in the constellation of Cygnus, and that's also 9 stars. In that case, where would the red star that we've started to see recently be? The condor's head, the condor's right leg, left leg, or tail? I have no idea. No, wait, it should be underneath the constellation. In that case, would it be on his tail? No, then in that case it's on one of its legs. Okay. Wow, I did that badly. I think it's going to be on its left leg. Shall we find out? That's it! It would be right in the joint of the left leg. Alright, let's try to examine that part of the left leg. Oh cool, you can speak to them while they're walking. My heart is pounding at being able to experience something like this. I wonder if we're revealing a mystery that hasn't been solved yet by explorers and archaeologists. I think that things like this are nice on occasion. My heart's pounding like when I'm inventing. Hey, get back here! What's going to happen? I'm getting excited. A mystery hidden in a constellation. It's really romantic somehow, isn't it? Something like a tile is buried in the sand. As Will's flute touched it, something started to roar. Wow, it looks like something huge is descending from above us. Ah, Will! Will! Whoa, where am I? Mid-air garden. A mysterious garden was floating above the skies above Nazca. Neil and the others on the ground looked like grains of rice as they ran about every which way. Could the Nazca lines possibly have been an airfield for this mid-air garden? Race of the Moon. We meet again, huh? If you're hanging around a place like this, you must be a vigorous little boy. Okay. Such a vigorous little boy is Will. I do love this look. You can see the lines below in this like hanging garden. It's such a unique concept for a dungeon. I really like it. Oh, I should check the list. There's two treasure chests in the sky garden. Let's see what we can find. Oh. I can't remember if you can use that as a shield, actually. Maybe we should try that next time. Yeah, you can. Nice. Like Kirby. It was a good idea to put the game on the screen instead of playing it through OBS this time. It feels so much nicer to play. These enemies don't really seem to actually fight back. They're just weird marble archers. Yeah, they literally don't do anything. Treasure! You found a red jewel! Okay, that's one. I'm going to tick it off the list because we are going through all of them. So that is number 18 out of 50. I love this music. This music's really cool. And this is really cool too. Look, you actually go on the underneath of the dungeon. Hey, I managed to jump over all their fists then. That was good. I hope that doesn't hurt me. I don't think it can. Is there something on this side? Right, that's everyone now. Now we can go over here. I remember this one getting a bit confusing as well with the whole going upside down and then back round again. It starts off pretty simply though, so hopefully we can keep track of where we are. Okay, that's just one big loop. Have we been down here? No. It's kind of weird having a map that's not really a map. All you can see is there are enemies there somewhere. There's 4 left. Hey, I like it when I can jump over their hands like that. Oh, that one's angry. I guess the enemies on the underside are stronger. They must be. Oh, can I get that one? Oh, it jumped over. I didn't know it could do that. Ah. Okay, I didn't charge it up long enough. Yay! Defense up. That will help. I need to get some health, I think. I'm running low. Oh no, I can see this getting confusing now because there was 2 different paths back up. Oh, this might be... how long do you have to charge up for? I think I'm gonna die. Oh, you can just open the box anyway. You found the crystal ball. Okay. What can I do with the crystal ball? An object made of crystal interacts with crystal tiles. So... oh, okay, that doesn't actually count as an enemy. Weird. It is just a suit of armour. Right, and we've killed everything in here, so now we can go up the side. Whee! Is this a gem? Nope, that's a herb. An herb. Oh my god, that was lucky. I was literally about to die there. Let's see if that replenishes everything. Wow. I was literally on the cusp of dying then. That was very lucky. Okay, so that's all that's there. Is there another way out up here? I think this is going back to the main entrance. So there must be another way to go down somewhere. I've killed all the enemies here though. Although I did get a crystal that I can put in the floor somewhere, maybe in here. The crystal ball is set in the hole. Okay, that did work. There's 2 more. This mid-air garden is our vehicle. 4 crystal balls are enshrined in 4 areas. Go around clockwise and you can get them all. Wahaha. Alright, this is area 2 then, where the next crystal is. Maybe if I'd spoken to him sooner, I would have known what was going on. That's pretty cool too. I like that. And you get a sense of how far down it is too. Reggie Ice, yeah. Basically. So I don't get the point of this. That's it, and it just freezes? Oh, okay. I can move it around. Does it need to stand on something then? Or do I just need to move it out of the way of there so I can fly over to the other side? I haven't found any red gems. Or did I find 1 red gem? Did I find 1? Yeah, I got 1. There's 1 more to go. What do I need to use these statues for? It seems like you'd be able to push them over something. Is it hide? It's hiding something! Is that where one of the gems is? Oh, it's a save room. Nice. And a transformation room, I hope. Yay! That will help. transform. It's so much more satisfying when you've got him to play with. Although he doesn't have the cool jumping attack that Will does, which is a bit disappointing. He does have this though. That's the first time it hasn't killed an enemy in one hit. Oh my god. If I put the sword up like that, I guess that will just stop me getting hit if anything does land on me. Oh, it classes all of that as one area. It'll be a while until we get any of the upgrades for killing all the monsters then. Now we have to kill Reggie Ice. Oh, it kills him in one hit. Okay. That's good at least. Oh no, that's it for that area. It doesn't do them all like that then. Increased strength. Yay. So, what's down here? Right, there's 2 enemies over here. Let's charge us up. Whoa! That's more than 2 enemies. That's all of them. Ah. I think I saw a ladder on the floor there. Don't know how you would get to it, but I can see it. I saw 2 of them. Unless it's just for decoration. Don't touch me. That was lucky. Right, is this the next one of those gems to go in the floor? Or crystal ball? Right, please open up a shortcut. Damn it, you have to go all the way back round. Okay, well that is this area complete. That is 2 of the 4 sections. I think I remember where to go. It is a bit annoying there's no shortcut to get back. There we go, that's 2. The mid-air garden's underside is also its surface. If you climb down from a cliff, there's still an inverted world, isn't there? There is indeed. Let's go to number 3. Wants me to go up there. You're alright. You can go upside down there, but I want to check what's over here first. Nothing, apparently. Can't go fast enough. Or I don't think so anyway. Right, we have to go this way then. Let's see what's over here. Inverse of the garden. Oh, okay, that's going to change it from above. Yay, we found the next red jewel, so maybe that was like an optional bit. It seemed pretty straightforward to find it. That's 19 joules now. We're making good progress on them. Oh, do I have to do it like that? I'm confused, it doesn't make any difference. Oh, well, killing that. Open the door. Get back over here! What? Why is it moonwalking? Come over here. I can't aim diagonally. I'm not clever enough for that. Ah! Damn. Well, it did something. Ah, right. I think I get it. So we have to do that and then come back over the top. Okay, that lets us go over here. I don't need to walk up there, my sword's long enough. Okay. How does that help? That's just a shortcut to get back to the start, I guess. Oh, damn it, I'm trapped on the other side. I see what's going on there. I need to flick another switch. Maybe from here? Oh. That still didn't let me go across. It did let me go in here, though. Okay. Do I need to turn back into Will? I wouldn't think so. Didn't make any difference there. Confused. It must have something to do with mixing these switches. Maybe I have to go and switch the other one and then come back here and I'll be able to go down there. Can't go anywhere that way. There's only 2 switches to try. It shouldn't be that complicated. Okay, did that make any difference? No. Ah, there is a switch in there as well. I don't get it. This switch doesn't seem to be doing anything. Ah, I need to be Will so I can break that. Maybe? That might be what it was hinting at. Okay, this section's new at least. Let's see what's down here. There's some enemies. Ow, 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 ow! Oh my god, that's too many. That's scary. This is very scary, being... When you step on this tile, something makes a sound. Okay. I knew there'd be a statue. Okay. Oh, that helps because that's where the path is at the top that I'll be able to run down. Yeah, I actually managed to block one for once too. Strength increased. Alright, now that's done, I think. We need to... where am I? Figure out a way to flip back over to the other side and then run across here again. Ah, it's made these come back too. Right. Should be able to run all the way across the other side and open that chest now then. Whee! Yay! Is that the second gem? Da, 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 da. Oh no, that's the next crystal. We did it. So that is that convoluted section complete. Now how do we get out safely? There we go, we're out. Okay, I think we've done everything right so far. That's 3. Oh, there's nothing to do in this one. Just to heal. I'll take it. Oh, the angle was a bit weird there. You actually have to move up to be able to get over the jump. Why is there a bit to go upside down? I guess we'll have a look while we're there. Can I protect myself, please? Okay, it does work. Good. What's the point of coming up here, though? You can't go anywhere. Ah! Did I go too far? Yeah, that took me right back to the start. So you need to make sure to stop. Ah, there's so much going on. Don't even know if I'm going the right way. There's a bit where I can flip over there as well. Boo, 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 boo. Right, I think that is that area finished. I can flip over there. Let's see if that takes me anywhere useful. There's some new enemies. That's always good, because it's closer to getting new upgrades. They're a lot safer on the surface. Ow. Can I use that at all to my advantage? No? What's the point of being there? I guess it's just a shortcut for later when you come back up that way. So... I don't think I can do that from there. Maybe we need to turn into Freedom and then attack that statue from a distance. Ah, I forgot they can jump through the walls. Whoa, there's two. The DVD wallpaper logo thing, where it bounces off the wall. There we go, we get to transform back again now. So there aren't any more gems to find, we just have to do the crystal ball thing. So I think we're doing okay, actually. I feel like I'm getting confused, but also we are making... Oh, you can't block them at all. We are making good progress as well. The dungeon's not as complicated as I remembered it being. Oh, that's just the top of where we were before as well. I don't even care about those anymore. I'll just walk right into them. Who cares? Oh good, that did bring it to life. So now I can make that statue stand on there, maybe. Oh shoot, is it? Have I moved it too far? Oh no, what have I done? Can I undo it? Please say it gets reset. Oh god. I only need to bring it up like 1 pixel and then go across. Like that. Yay, we're out. Progress. Hey, that's not fair. I blocked that. Did you hear that? It still said I took damage. Your defense has increased. And that is everything on this side. So now we jump over here. And Is there going to be... Oh, I thought there was just going to be a treasure chest, but there's actually more area to explore. Doesn't look like that statue actually does anything useful. Ooh, what do we get? It's hidden! HP power increase. Right, there's two different options here. Do we take the top or the bottom path? Let's try the bottom one first. Ah, okay, that's how you get to these. Right. And that's why you need to be able to move that statue, so you can get to it. I need to remember how to get back to where we just were to get the top one. Alright, crystal ball has been obtained. I assume the other one's got a herb in it. So that's why you come back here, because you have to go all the way around the top. Like that. And now I don't remember how to get back onto the place we were just at. Here, I think? Yep, right, and then we go on the top route. Yeah, I was right, that's a herb. Okay, we've got everything. That is this entire area cleared out. We're actually doing really well. Except how the hell do I get out of here now? Ah, there. And then go all the way to the end. Yeah. And then out there. Oh my god, we did it! So, that's the last one. I guess we can go and fight the boss then. We've got everything. Let's go and heal. Oh, nice. The health start going into the second row as well. I just remembered how difficult the final boss is on this. It's really crazy. Alright, let's go! Ah! That's cool. I'm not doing very good at dodging any of this. There's feathers everywhere I need to try and dodge too, and these weird ice attacks or whatever it's doing. Ah! Hey, did it. That was not too hard. After defeating the huge bird, you found a mystic statue in its corpse. But didn't it just explode? Yay, 2 mystic statues! And now what? We're just on a platform that's falling out of the sky with no drawbridge. I guess I panicked so much I turned back into Will. Through the sound of a propeller, Neil's voice echoes from a megaphone. Will, you're getting too close to the ground! I'll catch you in my aeroplane, so jump down! Do I trust him? How can I jump down? Oh, through the bit where the bridge was. Alright, here we go! Putting all my trust in my random cousin who disappeared and has really bad BO. Drat, I missed! Neil, you dummy! Will's going to die! Neil, there's still a little bit more time before he hits the ground. Do it one more time. Alright, this time for sure. You'll see. Save me! I say as I burp through the sky. Yay! He's saved. That was dangerous. Sniffle, sniffle, sub, sub, sub. Cara and Eric, stop crying. We saved Will after all. By the way, Neil's amazing, isn't he? Having made a thing like this. Haha, please don't praise me like that. Anyway, I'll take you to the next ruins with this. If we go by the president of the ruins mapping up to the shapes of the constellation of Cygnus, the next ruin should be in the continent of Mu. Alright, out to the ocean. The continent of Mu should be sleeping somewhere in this deep blue sea. Ooh, more Mode 7 goodness. Oh no! Oh, good job he gave everyone parachutes. We barely ejected from the aeroplane. Neil is an amazing inventor, but his products are always missing something. It occurred to me that a perfect person may not exist anywhere. That's Will narrating the story, by the way. It's not entirely clear. When I regained consciousness, I was standing in a bizarre palace. I didn't have any memories from after the parachutes landed in the water, but maybe everyone's safe. Now, I remember getting very lost in here, so let's see how I do this time. That's so creepy. This is something strange, isn't it? Even though I touched the enemy, I haven't taken any damage. We're in an underwater palace. That's one thing I love about this game. You never know what's going to happen next or where you're heading. One minute we're on a skyship, the next minute we're in a palace underwater and diving out of an aeroplane. Oh, I feel a human presence from in the room on the right. It's Kara as a ghost. Will, where are you? You found a red jewel! Thank you, Kara. That's one more to check off the list. There are 2 more. Apparently this is the Seaside Palace, not actually the continent of Mu. We haven't got there yet. So there's 2 more to find in this Seaside Palace. There's one. Oh, I can hear a weak voice coming from somewhere. Mysterious voice. Vampires live in this place. The fountain of blood in this palace produces demons one by one. Even though I don't take damage from them, I don't trust them. Ah, you actually can just walk straight through them. Okay. Oh, I feel a human presence from the room on the left. Am I going to get a gem from here as well? No. Eric, where is this? It's bleak. It's lonely. Mom, help me. You found a red jewel. Let's check it off the list. That is 21. Dun-dun-dun. Now we go down here next. Oh, I can hear a weak voice coming from somewhere. The fountain of blood is on the lowest floor of the palace. There, with that stone. Hurry, hurry! What stone? Do we go down? Well, let's see what's in here first. There's Lily. Wah! Jeez, don't surprise me. My heart nearly jumped out my chest because of you, you know? I happened to see Eric in the other room just a bit ago, but there was something strange. Since his body was half transparent, I could see through the other side of the room. Even if I talked to him, it seemed like his soul was stolen. His entire consciousness is gone. Anyhow, let's work together. After all, we don't know what's going on. I'll borrow your pocket, alright? Alright, let's go. Okay, we have Lily with us again. So, I want to take the first door that I saw first. Just in case there's anything there. I want to be thorough. Okay, there's nothing there at all. Apparently. It's a pointless room. I can hear a voice coming from somewhere. The purification stone in the coffin. I like how the background changes the deeper you get as well. That's a really neat touch. I never noticed that before. It's changed again now, look. That is so cool. Oh, we have a lot of enemies around. And apparently a treasure chest. Just below here. I'll pour down. Let's go down first. Although, up didn't show any enemies, so maybe there's a treasure chest room up there. Let's try that. Oh, is this... Isn't there a note? Isn't there an opening in the coffin? Lily started talking from Will's pocket. Wait a moment, this coffin doesn't open? I can open it if I go into the hole, so I take a look? That's strange. There's a lock inside this coffin. No wonder it doesn't open. And what about this one? Why do I feel like all the pillars have Mickey Mouse's face on them? Can anyone else see that? I discovered this weird rock in the coffin. Da-da-da-da. Got the purification stone. For some reason we need to go and give that to some vampires that live down here apparently. Don't question it. Just do it. Just do what the game tells you. Okay, there's a few doors here. This one's going up. Let's try this first. Maybe that's where the treasure chest is. Yay! You found a red jewel. That is the last one. No, I don't need to worry. There's only one in the next area. That was satisfying, picking all that up at once. Okay, that goes down. Let's see if there's anything... Didn't it say there's an enemy right here? There should be. Neil. Lance. That's all they have to say. Oh, okay, once you've seen them, then the enemies come out. There they are. Wow, there's a lot. So this is one more. Hey, fight magic items! How are you? Where are you on Gaia? By the way. Ah, it's a fountain made of blood. I wonder if this is somehow related to that rock we just picked up. Of course it is. I guess we have to throw the rock into the fountain of blood so that the vampires can't drink it anymore. I have no idea. Held up the purification stone. The stone grew brighter and immediately disappeared into the fountain. As stones do. That's it. I've turned the blood back into water, I guess. Take that, vampires. Never played this game to find out why the illusions are necessary in the first place. But are they illusions of Gaia, or are they illusions of time? That's the all-important question. That's it. Apparently, because there was a volcano of blood, people were turning into ghosts, but now that's water, they're all okay again. You saved me, boy, thank you. They brought me to this place from Phrygia and turned me into a demon. Lily speaks from inside your pocket. What? So the demons that we were seeing just now were humans? Yep. I got a taste of what it's like to die just now. Having an experience even that close to death is a terrifying thing. It isn't your fault because you didn't know what was going on, but I wonder if the animals we eat for food also feel that sensation. Oh no. That's a bit ominous. He looks a bit creepy. We were originally slave merchants arrested for the crime of human trafficking, but a damn group of bureaucrats sold us off to vampires. I still can't believe it. Huh? What? Okay. Good for you, I guess. I don't know why vampires would need human traffickers. Like, where's the link there? Oh, wait. Wait, there is a link there. They were getting humans so that the vampires have some blood to drink. Maybe. The plot thickens. Good grief, a beautiful woman invited me here and I ended up in this fantastic mess. A handsome man asked me to come, so I came here, and I still can't... I still can't believe men! Damn men, in general. It's all the men's fault. Oh, here's another one. There's no doubt about it, vampires sleep and wake in these coffins. Those bastards are planning things too horrible to imagine. What are the vampires? I'm trapped. Can you let me out? Please. Are you gonna move? Not that way! Go that way, I'm actually trapped. Oh, there we go. That's weird. I guess when he's moving, you can move through him. That's good. A vampire's husband and wife couple live in this palace. Humans are brought here from all over and transformed into demons to be used as a workforce. Okay, they're being trafficked to come here and work, not come here and be eaten. This palace is tied to the fantastical grounds of the continent of Mu. Or Mew, I don't know how to pronounce that. The vampire couple seems to be searching for something there. Ah, they must be looking for one of the statues. Imagine if you were one sleep later in rescuing us from being transformed into demons. If I was one sleep later, then you would still be a demon. Then it wouldn't have made any difference whatsoever. I was eavesdropping on the vampire couple talking. It seems like a puppet called a mystic statue or something like that is sleeping at the continent of Mu. Mew, mew, mew. Hello. I snatched a key from the vampire woman. Bring it with you. Dun dun dun. Got the seabed palace key. Thank you. It seems like there's a passage that leads to the continent of Mu and at the highest floor of the palace. Good job we're heading back up. We can go there straight away. I don't think I've missed anything. Let's check all of the rooms. It seems like there's a passage that leads to the continent of Mu at the highest floor of the palace. Okay. Let's not go there just yet. Let's see what's up here. Nothing over there. What should we do after being left in the middle of the sea like this? What will happen to everyone who was abducted and brought to this palace? I guess you're all just free to leave now. The vampires aren't even here. Whee, that went up quite far. Save point! No transformation, because we're not in a proper dungeon. Thou shouldst go. Do we go left or right? I don't know. Let's try going right first. Okay, that's just where the gem was earlier. Alright, we haven't missed anything yet. And I guess we have to use the new key that we just found. Opens the passageway to the continent of Mu. The key made an eerie sound as it turned. Lily begins to speak from your pocket. The passage ahead of here leads to the fantastic continent of Mu, right? Apparently, that's what everyone keeps telling me. Lily begins to speak. It's a long passage, I wonder if this really goes to the continent of Mu. It wasn't that long. It does! They didn't lie! Lily and I set foot upon the continent of Mu. Would the continent that awoken from numerous millennia of sleep welcome us? Oh, okay, I can actually hurt it. It's very slightly. Now, at the end of this section is the fight with the vampires, and I know a few people have actually given up completely because of that fight, so I'm kind of worried to see how I'll be able to handle it, because I remember it being really annoying. Oh really? You only do one extra bit of damage by doing that jump attack? May as well just do it normally then. I love that this game is basically just a big excuse to go to all of these, like, ancient ruins and monuments and things. It's such a cool premise for a game. And just a cool setting in general. And, like, exploring ancient wonders of the world and things. It's so cool. Like, maybe it doesn't quite make sense why you're going to all these places, but I love the fact that they attempted to do something on such a grand scale. And all of the mystery around the comet and the Tower of Babel and all the stuff like that. It's empty! Why are these statues making fun of me like that? Hey, what is that? What is that? Can I stand in it? Whoa. Do you have to use it to solve a puzzle? I have no recollection of this thing at all. Is it just to get in the way and be annoying? Well, it failed at being annoying because I thought it was pretty cool actually. Don't tell me I have to get it through all of this. I can't wait to play Terranigma as well. I've never actually played all the way through Terranigma, which is kind of the sequel to this. I would love to play that at some point. And I also want to play RoboTrek as well. We're going to go through all the Quintet games eventually. None of the other ones have retranslations though, so it'll just be the original versions. Although, the translation for Terranigma is actually very good. It was done by Osugawa, I think his name is, and he is actually the person who translated the original Pokemon games, which is really cool. Oh. Okay, you can just pull it back. Also, Terranigma is weird because it was a big budget release from Enix, but it never came out in America. Only in Europe and Japan. The reason being the N64 was either already out or very close to coming out, and they didn't want to release a big game on an older console, I guess. Yeah, this is completely retranslated based off the original Japanese script, and it's a bit clunky at times because I think it is a bit too literal. There's been some times where I've really struggled to read what the characters are saying, but it also does add a lot of context that the American translation kind of took out for restrictive reasons because the cartridge didn't have enough space. As far as I can tell anyway. When I make my video about it, I'll share the forum posts with the translator, because they did explain why things have changed the way they were. And another really cool thing about this version of the game, this retranslation, they actually made all the characters have different coloured text boxes, so you can tell who's speaking, which I think is a really nice touch, and I would have loved to see that in the original version. And it does very much remind me of Pokemon, because it has the same kind of like decorations around the text boxes, which is really cool. And to go along with this as well, I'm not using it for this stream, but there was actually a orchestrated soundtrack version that you can basically patch into the same ROM, and if you play it on an Everdrive, you can actually listen to it with the proper orchestrated soundtrack, which is really cool. So definitely check that out too. Lily's talking again. Hey Will, I was thinking a little. Doesn't it look like these stone statues are staring at something? Look, the treasure box over there where the two statues line of sight cross, right? If that's the case, I was wondering if the other statues aren't also staring at something. I guess I could be overthinking it. Yeah, it's really cool actually. I'll put a link in the chat. MSU1... MSU1 hack. Apparently Mystical Ninja's got it as well. I'll put a link to the Nintendo Life article because they'll explain like what it means as well. There you go, have a look at that. It's really cool. There's a bunch of different games that have had that treatment as well, and it sounds so cool. And you can play it on original hardware as well. As long as you've got a certain version of the EverDrive or something that can run the MSU patches. Or obviously it runs fine on the Mister too, that's how I played it last time. Or on an emulator. Well, I think so at least. So where am I going now? I'm trying to look for some statues that are staring at a certain direction. I wonder whether they've done one for ActRaiser as well, because ActRaiser actually has a really cool, like, fully orchestral score that was actually an official orchestrated version. Which is really cool. And there's actually a vinyl release as well, and I would love to get the vinyl release for that. Where are the rest of the statues? There's some there, but that one's also looking at an empty treasure chest. There's one of those weird looking statues. There's definitely something there. I think you come back once you get a slide ability a bit later on. I definitely remember sliding around at some point. Well, not that way. We're right back at the start. And I don't think we can go in the water. No, not yet. There's a bunch of enemies. I guess they're all in the water. Okay, they're looking at the treasure chest. We've already dealt with them. Those annoying circles don't have any purpose, other than just bouncing you back a little bit. Okay. The statues are looking here. Does that mean anything? No. There's nothing in here. I haven't even got anything. Oh, actually, I've got 5 red jewels. I can send them all back. Whee! So I should have 20 now. That's enough for the next upgrade when we go back to town. Oh yeah, you have to do that one the other way. Okay, yeah, they're looking at a treasure chest. That one's already been seen too. That one is looking just away. Oh, okay, that one's looking there. There it is. There must be something here. I can't believe it was in the room next to where I was looking. Found a prayer statue. Wasn't there a room somewhere with the same name? Yep, I know where that is. That looks interesting. A statue brimming with the prayers of Moo's people. Alright, let's go. I know where to take it. In here. Okay, an eerie voice could be heard descending from somewhere. Gotta do my best eerie voice impression. That's not the eerie voice. O God of the Sun, O Rama, bestow your power unto the great ocean. Okay. How does that benefit me? Ah, the water level's been reduced from what it just was. We can now descend to a lower level from somewhere, can't we? Yeah, from a few places actually. I guess let's start from up here. Oh, that's going back quite a way. I'm a bit worried about missing anything. Let's see if there's somewhere we can go to the lower levels on this side first. Oh, I don't want to miss anything. I'm really trying hard to get all of the red gems because we played through Soul Blazer last year, and if you remember the final boss, which was like a big dragon on a two-way conveyor belt system thing, he's actually an optional boss at the end of this game if you collect every single one of the red jewels, and then you go to a special dungeon at the end. And you can actually fight the same boss in like some hidden mansion, which is really cool. I love that they put a throwback to the previous game. And I absolutely loved Soul Blazer as well. That game is so weird and, in a way, emotional. Like the way you're basically rebuilding everyone's lives and towns and stuff. Such a cool premise. I really did love Soul Blazer. The gameplay is very simple, especially in comparison to Illusion of Time or Gaia. It's incredibly simple, but it was a really well designed game. I like it just as much as ActRaiser, but it doesn't get the love ActRaiser does for some reason. Everyone like holds ActRaiser up on such a high pedestal, it's like none of Quintet's other games can touch it, but honestly, I'd put Illusion of Gaia and Soul Blazer, and probably Terranigma as well, all above ActRaiser. Not that it's a bad game, it's just not as fleshed out as the other ones. I feel like it was only popular because it was a launch title. But it really helped Quintet get on with the SNES and get their name on the map. You know, and it was a great first project. But I don't think it's all they should be remembered for. And ActRaiser 2 is a lot better than people give it credit for as well. I actually really like it. It's very, very challenging, but it is really fun. Ah, I don't want to be stuck here. Oh, it's not that bad actually. I forgot all these enemies in the game barely actually do anything. Oh, I wonder if I missed one of these in the other area. Maybe not. Maybe that's the same one. There are two more enemies here. Somewhere. Oh, maybe they're in the next level down. It looks like the water goes down again. Although there is... yeah, there's nothing else in that room. Plenty of slimes to worry about here. Why? Oh no, the terror. Where to next? Is that actually an enemy? No. It's just a weird angry ball. can't slide yet. I'm not allowed in there. Come back when you can crawl. Why can't Samus crawl? Why can't Will crawl? If Miiverse was still a thing. I miss Miiverse. Does anyone else miss Miiverse? Oh, that's just so you can get back out again. Okay. Oh, I can still hit him. Good. Oh. Oh, my health is actually quite low. Maybe I should be a bit worried. None of the enemies have dropped any health power-ups for a while. Sometimes they drop orbs that heal you by 5 HP. But I haven't seen any. This area is also weird because you can't really get anything for killing the enemies because some of them are still in the level below. It seems you're injured. Well, there we go. We get to heal from there anyway. Stretch. Oh, this Tetris t-shirt's funny because it does actually have green ones as well, but they're all going invisible because of the green screen. Oh, I think I shall bestow upon thee one suggestion. With Will's power, Psycho Slider, thou canst lower thyself and pass through narrow passages. Thou shouldest pay attention so as to not overlook crevices that thou wouldst pass by. How's that for old-timey talk? I bet that was difficult to translate, because you'd have to know like what the original like old-style Japanese words are as well. Became able to use the power of darkness. Psycho Slider! I love that it's all psycho something. So dramatic. Psycho Slider is a power that only the young man Will can use. Thou art now able to do a sliding attack. Again, thou wilt also pass through narrow passages. Thou shouldest push the attack button whilst running. Let's see how that works in practice. Whee! Seems like I'll do that a lot accidentally instead of doing the jump attack, as it's mapped to the same button combination. There's the first one. Whee! Is there anything on that side? Is this where I just came from? Oh no, there's nothing there at all. Oh, that's here. Wonder if I can slide up there. No. Can't psycho slide up there. I can use this though. Why was it so far away? It's not a puzzle. They could have made it a bit closer. Oh, there we go. That worked. Whoa, that does a lot of damage. Actually, I'll do that more then. The jump attack only does 5. That does 9. Wow, 11 on those blobs too. See if we can wake them all up at the same time. We'll kill 3 at once. Ow. Ow, it's not working, it's not working! Ah! That's creepy. Why? It's saying go down there somehow. Ow! I don't even care. Okay. Oh, is it saying here? I don't know where the other one is. There. Okay. I was close. Found another prayer statue. Wasn't there another room with the same name? I don't know of another one yet. Did we do it? Oh my god, we actually got to the end of one of the areas. Strength increase. Oh, good job I went up there then, because there was no indication that there was anything up there. So, I guess we just have to go sliding under some more walls. Oh no, can I actually get through? Good. Now I remember there's nothing on the other side there, so we must have to go this way. Back under there. And then back out. I haven't actually seen another room with that name, so I don't know where this one is. But it looks like there's still a lot more to do on the next level down. There's one. Have I been here already? I think I have. No. It's just everywhere looks the same. Oh, yeah, I have. That's back at the start. Oh, yeah, that's back at the start, but I haven't been on the next level down yet. I haven't been down here. This is new. Looks like it needs to go down again first, though. Okay, we found the next palace. Yay, thank you, Retro Homebrew. No, unfortunately not becoming a full-time content creator just yet. I have another developer job lined up, but I just had to escape from that. It was just a really bad experience. I don't want to go into it, but yeah, I managed to find a better job, hopefully. I start on Wednesday next week, so I've got a few days off. And I'm really hoping it's going to be better for my mental health, because I was really getting drained in my old place, and it just wasn't good for anything. It wasn't good for me personally. It wasn't good for making videos or streaming. I was just in such a bad rut. I really didn't like it. So yeah, I managed to escape. I'm free! And I've got a week off, so I'm enjoying my freedom. That's why I've gone back to streaming for a bit first. And I have also been writing in here. I know it'll be reversed, but I've got my master plan with my plans for 2026, and I am going to come back on YouTube in a big way as well, and hopefully earn a little bit more money from it, but I don't really want to put that pressure on myself, you know, so for now I'll still have a regular job, but yeah, hopefully it's a regular job in the right direction at least, and I'll be a bit happier. An eerie voice could be heard descending from somewhere. Gotta do my eerie voice impression again. Oh, also, one of the things that I am planning on doing more in 2026 is homebrew stuff. You'll be glad to know. I'll be doing some homebrew Game Boy streams. I think that'll be really fun to check out what the community's been making. And I know a lot of people really enjoyed my homebrew videos as well, so I feel like it would be good to get back into that. I did take a bit of a break because they did all feel very similar, so maybe the quality's improved in the past few years. Not sure what that was. Oh, God of the Sun! Oh, I'm meant to be doing a eerie voice, aren't I? Bestow your power unto the great ocean. And I read it wrong. The power of the ocean is apparently draining water. What sense does that make? Oh, look what the powers that be did. You found a red jewel! Yay! Let's see where we are on our tracker. That's the only one in this dungeon, apparently. That is it until we get to the Angel Village. You always enjoyed my Game Boy videos. Yay! There's more to come. There is more to come. I haven't actually played any of the homebrew games yet. I'm planning to just pick a bunch that people have sent me, play them on stream, and then share my thoughts on my main YouTube channel. I feel like that'll be an easy way for me to get back into it as well without dedicating too much time to all the script and stuff. It can kind of be a more off-the-cuff style video. What was this SNES launch title I mentioned that I wasn't a big fan of? It's not that I'm not a big fan of it, it's just that I feel like this game is better. So there was a game called ActRaiser. You've probably heard of it. It's a very famous game for the SNES. I think it was a launch title. And it was made by Quintet, the same people that made this game, and another game called Soul Blazer, which came out a few years earlier. And I was basically saying that this game and Soul Blazer are better games than ActRaiser, but a lot of people only really seem to know about ActRaiser and ignore the other games in the series for some reason. And I don't feel like that's fair, because I feel like Soul Blazer is a much more interesting game than ActRaiser was. But no one gives it the time of day, and I don't understand why. I've played them both on stream, and if you want to check out Soul Blazer, it's such a unique game, and I loved the NPCs in that game so much, and the ending almost brought me to tears as well. I absolutely loved it. Yeah, SimCity on a platformer had a baby, that's a good way to phrase it. It's a good game. Soul Blazer's not as interesting because it doesn't mash two different genres together, but for what it is, it's a really great... I guess it kind of does mash two different genres together, because there is still a city building aspect to it. You just don't really have any direct control over it. Basically, you do a lot of changes in these kind of levels, and then what you do here basically changes the city that people live in the main area, basically, and you get to like bring people back to life who had been turned into stone. Yeah, you know Soul Blazer. The soundtrack's incredible, yes. I love the soundtrack. It's very similar to ActRaiser's soundtrack, actually, even though Yuzo Koshiro didn't actually do the soundtrack for Soul Blazer. They definitely tried to mimic his style, and I think they pulled it off really well. And Illusion of Time has a really great soundtrack as well. Or Illusion of Gaia. The game we're playing now. Like, this is pretty epic dungeon music. Are we done in this area? There was somewhere I just saw that we could go down here as well. In here. Let's see where that goes. Just to another area, I guess. Well, there's some enemies here. I haven't actually played the remake of ActRaiser. There was a remake that came out on Switch and Steam a few years ago. Maybe quite a few years ago now, maybe just before COVID, but I haven't played it, but it looked interesting. It also has a tower defense mode as well, so it's kind of like 3 different game genres in one. Although, from what I've heard, the tower defense part of the game isn't really that fun, which is a shame. And some people weren't too keen on the graphics either. They did make them very odd looking. What did we get? Rama's statue. I guess that's the last one, because there's no more palace statues to change the water at this point. But there'll probably be another palace somewhere to put that one in. Yay, I like this new attack. Okay, we can't actually go back up there. Gotta go all the way around. And take this annoying Kamek impersonator out. Did I kill her? I guess so. So it was worth going that way then. I guess now we've got to go all the way around Yeah. Back over here. And up here. And up there. Into the next room. Yeah, this is new. You can always find out if you're in a new place, because you can just press the map and see if there's any enemies around. There's still 6 more. What is the point of that area? Seems like something should be there. Get out of the way! Yay. I forgot how good Soul Blazer's soundtrack was. I want to listen to it again now. Right, what do we have? You found Rama's statue. Okay, maybe we needed more than one. Rama statue number 2. Let's see what it says about them. Releases Rama's imprisonment in stone form. Whatever that means. Yeah, it is very unique. Can we go here? What's the point of this bit? No. So, where am I going now? I need to find somewhere else to slide under, maybe? Oh, we haven't been down here, have we? I don't think I've been... Maybe I have, actually. I've cleared out all the areas. Where's left? Oh, okay. We hadn't been down here. This is where we've got to put the statues. Ooh. It looks like this was the cemetery for Moo's people. Okay. So we found like a graveyard with really creepy statues everywhere. And lots of them. And one super statue. I am the king of the continent of Mu, Rama. I thought I lost my corporeal body in the distant past. My spirit continues to live on. Alright, strain your eyes well. The wandering soul should be visible. A beam of light once shone in from the heavens. We thought it was the light of the gods and knelt before it. 1 year after we saw the light of the gods, our bodies started to undergo a change. Some people became thin, some people grew to look like boulders, and some people even melted away so that they looked like water. Our family and friends transformed to monsters before our very eyes and stormed in to attack us. We were shedding tears as we raised our weapons against them. What meaning would there be in going on living like that if it wasn't... What am I even trying to say? What meaning would there even be going on living if it went on like this? Okay, that is a weird sentence. We couldn't bear this awful state of affairs, so there were more than a few people who thought we should escape from here. However, the continent of Mu is an island on the deep blue ocean. Ocean. Beyond that, there was no guarantee that we would have arrived in some other place where we could live. This island did not have the material for a ship. It would immediately sink if we had constructed it from stone. Oh, so they were basically trapped here, and then the comet came over and they all transformed into demons or water or whatever. People started to dig an undersea tunnel. We didn't know how many centuries, no, how many millennia this plan that had entrusted our hopes into would take. But they continued digging. That's the tunnel we just came in on. The undersea tunnel that the people had dug is inside here. And with that, please take this mystic statue. Do we not have to do a boss fight? Are you just going to give it to us? We just got it. There we go. And with that, we're halfway through the game. And we got to find out a bit more about some of the comet's magic powers. Oh, here it is. Okay, everyone, brace yourselves because this is the hardest fight in the game. At least people say it is. And I think there's some way of getting here with freedom, but I'm not sure. Ah, somebody save me! Vampire Man, you did well finding the mystic statue for us. I was thinking that someone strange had turned up at the palace, but... Pshaw! I was right to let you free. Vampire Woman, what are you going on about? Even though you start drooling when anything that resembles prey turns up, every single time that you manage to get a hold of a few young children, you're always like that. Do you think of nothing but eating? Vampire Man, you're one to talk. Hey, wait, now isn't the situation to be having a lover's quarrel. First off, let's take that mystic statue. You there, prepare yourself. Diddle-diddle, diddle-diddle. Okay, now I remember why everyone struggles, because it looks like they only take one point of damage, even if you slide into them. Right. That does a lot of damage too. I do have some herbs. I've got 7 actually. And you also have to do it in a certain time limit because Eric's gonna explode. You bastard! How could you do that to my wife? I won't tolerate this! Don't worry, I'll save you. Why does your wife look like a man? Hey! Don't go in the corner where I can't hit you. Okay, this one's annoying. Get back. Yay! Oh, is that it? It seems that both a red wire and a blue wire are hanging out of the bomb. Which one you cut? I'll close my eyes and click. The blue wire is cut. Game over. It looks like the bomb stopped somehow. I'm saved! Lily began to speak from your pocket. Sorry, Will. Even though I was with you, I couldn't do anything. My legs froze and couldn't move at all. Even my voice wouldn't come out. You're a boy after all, aren't you? I thought I was reliable until now, but this is how it is when it comes down to it. Huh? What? That doesn't make any sense. Sorry, I'll still take up your pocket for a while. Explain. Anyway, Eric saved. Once again, Will has saved me. Oh, whoops. Okay. Are you gonna come out? I'll send that back. I have saved you. Are you gonna do anything? No, he just wants to stay there. He's just happy the vampires are gone. I don't know why people find that fight hard. That didn't seem a problem at all. Well, are you safe? Well, I couldn't see any sign of Lily. How's she doing? I'm here. She's been living in my pocket. Sorry for making you worry, but I had Will to protect me, so I'm okay. Oh, Will's turned out to be very manly too, hasn't he? What do they mean by that? Who cares about that? More importantly, let's think of how to get off the continent of Mu. You don't have to worry about that. We heard something good from someone just now. They were named Rama, or something like that. Will told everyone about the continent of Mu, the people who crossed over through the undersea tunnel, and so on. It's a sad story, isn't it? The people who were living here together were scattered, and even more so when once they arrive at the other side of on the bottom of the sea. Anyway, if we pass through that undersea tunnel, then we should be able to get out, right? Alright, if we've decided on that, let's go immediately. And with that, we take their secret millennia in the making undersea tunnel and escape from the lost continent of Mu and the home of the vampires, I guess. Told you this game makes no sense. 5 days passed since we entered the undersea tunnel. The scenery looks the same no matter how much you walk. We began to feel overwhelmed. How about we rest here for today? I'm exhausted. I think we walked about 1,000 kilometers today. Don't be stupid. Human legs can't walk that far. Geez, I can't stand it. This journey's been nothing but one exhausting event after another. Everybody's thinking the same thing, so be quiet. More importantly, let's eat. I'm hungry. Everyone goes and stares at each other directly in the face. Humans are mysterious, aren't we? When you're pushed to the absolute limit, you might know with a glance if something is edible or if it's poisonous. I wonder if it was that for the people of the past. Ah, I want to eat a steak. I want to eat a salad. My skin's already turning dry because we're only eating weird things. I guess millennia ago there must have been people walking through this underground tunnel. I can't help but think of myself a little when I think of the distant past. Where the heck does this underground tunnel go on to? I'm peeing, so don't come look! Oh, is that his pee stream? Okay. I'll leave you to pee in peace. What's that? We found these mushrooms living in this tunnel when we arrived. They're our only source of food. Yesterday was fried mushrooms. The day before yesterday was boiled mushrooms. When we ate them raw 3 days ago, and they were frighteningly disgusting. But we can't concern ourselves with luxuries like flavour. We're being patient in order to live, but when it comes to having an empty stomach... ... Did I just take that mushroom? Oh gosh, well found mushrooms again. You have to think of it as being better than starving to death. Alright, let's eat. Like this, one day again slowly passed. 8th day since entering the tunnel. Unable to sleep, I was staring at an underground water stream. Can't sleep? Yeah, it's because I'm getting hungry. I'm kidding. Speaking of, Will, as our journey continues, we've changed a lot, haven't we? You could say that we've matured somehow. I don't understand it well myself, but I'm able to use mysterious powers. You've seen me transform into the form of a warrior, right? After the expedition with my dad and the Tower of Babel, my body had changed. I have a hunch that I'll understand the secrets of my power through this journey. By the way, Lily, why did you tag along in such a dangerous journey? At first, it was half for fun, but now it's a private matter. Hey. Since we won't be able to avoid a lot of walking tomorrow, I'll be going to bed soon, okay? I don't know why she needs to worry. She can just transform into a floating flower anyway. She doesn't need to walk. 2 weeks since entering the undersea tunnel. We still can't see an exit. Hey, there were eerie sounds coming from above the tunnel when we were sleeping last night. I think you often notice those sort of sounds. That ain't it. You were just getting tired. Listen. You can hear it even now. I wonder what it is, that sound. It's getting worse. Is the tunnel going to collapse on us? Dun dun. Could that be a Leviathan? This is bad. Run away. You can tell us to run away, but where the heck do we run to? Run! Everyone's frozen. Run somewhere! Everyone be quiet. This repeating vibration sound. This is Morse code. When boats contact each other, they use signals where the length of sounds map up to words. I can try to decode it, a bit of it, so please wait. I wonder if that is actually Morse code. I'm Seth. Did you say it's Seth? Shh, be quiet. Neil's about to continue. I was swallowed by a Leviathan. And then, when I regained consciousness, my body had been transformed into the form of a Leviathan. These life forms that we call Leviathans may be understood as humans that live in the sea. He did do a lot of Morse code, and he's translating it all on the fly. From what my fellow Leviathans say, the light of the comet distorts the evolution of living things, or something like that. I'd join you on your journey again, but my body's like this, so... Please stay strong anyway. And bring the mysteries of the comet and the ruins to light. I can't hear it anymore. Seth, I pity him. Now that you mention it, I guess that guy must have studied Morse code. Seth has learned sophisticated things too, hadn't he? But Seth no longer is in human form. Nah, Eric, I don't think you should assume it's a bad thing. We may only think that the human body is the best one because we're just humans. Alright, keep your spirits up and let's go ahead. Maybe it's not so bad being a human-eating Leviathan, apparently, because he can still speak in Morse code. I guess we've finally arrived. I think we're walking in the undersea tunnel for about a month in the end. Huh? There's a bulletin board. Let's see here. Fallen Angel Clan? Travellers? Please use this room. So the people living in this place are called the Fallen Angel Clan? I guess they put this sign up because they don't want to meet people themselves. Before anything else, shall we try to get some rest in that room? Will, let's go. What is this Will, let's go? You too, Will, you're flirting. I'm going sightseeing alone, don't come with me. Huh? What is she so touchy about? Geez, always that fickle little lady. Leave her alone, I guess. Is she just jealous that Lily's been living in my pocket? Travellers, please use this room for an Angel Clan. Let's go and find Kara, the grumpy princess. Entrance to Fallen Angels Town. Oh, do we go to the town first or we go to the room first? Oh, I should check there. So there's 4 in the Fallen Angel Village. Okay. They have the same statues as the city of Mu. This is the Fallen Angels Village. Our bodies are weak. We'd die even if we were in the sunlight for too long. Oh, I'm not allowed to read that one, apparently. There are stories that say we evolved from humans. You do look human to me. Anything in your pots, lady? No. We don't know from what era we started living here, but our chests hurt for some reason when we see the ocean. We have no emotions. We never laugh or cry from the day we are born. In our lives, every day is the same. Oh, a bit of a sad existence. This is the Fallen Angels Village. Our bodies are weak. We'd die even if we were in the sunlight for too long. There are stories that say we evolved from humans. Okay, they basically repeated the same thing. A short time ago, a human girl came here. Her name was Kara, or something like that. It seems that she went to the studio of the artist Ishtar. His paintings are praised for their beauty, you know. I'll teach you the route to the studio, so remember it, alright? First of all, follow the wind. You'll understand if you look at which direction the flames of the torches are bending in. You can hear the sound of a waterfall where the strong wind storms through the dark passage. Subsequently, please examine the area where the waterfall sound is the loudest. Ishtar's studio is beyond there, be careful, alright? I am checking all the pots as I go, by the way, just in case. Did we come from there? Yeah, we came from there, didn't we? I feel like I should go back and see everyone else in the hut. This is the Fallen Angels Village. Our bodies are weak. You found a red jewel! Yay! In the dance hall fountain. This is something called a dance. A way that humans amuse themselves. We want to get closer to human emotions, so we dance like this every day. Even so, nothing changes. The pictures attached to the wall are painted by an artist called Ishtar. However, the models for his pictures go missing afterwards. Oh. Though we lack emotions, Ishtar draws us overflowing with human kindness. There is no end to the people who want Ishtar to draw them, even though they don't know what will happen afterwards. The person who was my dance partner is now inside of that painting. Creepy. It would have been nice if they had different music for this room. Okay, before we carry on, I'm going to go and see the rest of the crew. So let's go back outside. Just in case I've missed anything, let's go and find out. Well, the thing is, I've got something to discuss with you. I hate to say it, but it seems like I've developed feelings for Lily. Even when I dream, I only dream of her. Before I knew it, she had caught my eye. You think that's not like me, right? Yeah, that isn't true. Yeah, that's right. I've never thought that you'd be saying things like that. But you've spent a lot of time together by now. It wouldn't be unnatural even to be in love with her. Speaking of that, it seems like Lily's 15th birthday is coming up soon. I want to tell her my feelings with a present then, but what do you think I should go with? A pretty good bouquet, a wonderful necklace, or a tender kiss? Maybe it's a little soon for a kiss. Let's go with a necklace. She can wear it on the journey. Of course, shouldn't it be something that she regularly wears? Because whenever she sees it, she'll think about how Lance is doing. Oh, I get it. Well then, I'll try searching for pretty stones or something like that and make a necklace. Thanks for lending me your advice. I'll try to think of it in my own way. Good friends are nice to have, aren't they? Yeah, there we go. We helped him out. The people that call themselves the Fallen Angel Clan live in a gloomy place like this. It seems depressing. Sunlight is incredibly bright. Even though I've always had it around, I hadn't noticed. I'd been thinking, mustn't the Fallen Angel Clan be the descendants of the Moo people? I suppose so, if they never came out of the tunnel. It's a very long tunnel. So there should be a treasure chest and a pot to the right of Ishtar's studio and one during Ishtar's puzzle. Okay. So let's go back down and follow the flames to find out where the art studio is. Is it this way? I'm already lost. Yeah, this way. So that's the dance hall, and the next area will be new. I'm Jem, a jewel merchant that travels around the 7 seas. I'm holding 23 of the red jewels for you. Whoops, the number of jewels you collected passed 20, haven't they? Go and buy the list. I'll give you Psycho Power. This is a mysterious otherworldly power that will award you from my soul. It seems like the Psycho Dash's attack power rose. Oh, I can actually give them the jewel here. Deposit red jewel. Okay, we've got 24. And we need 30 for the next one, the dark power. Woman playing the harp. Music is the greatest medicine for the soul. No matter what disease you face, you'll become well if you hear a wonderful composition. What's she doing? I'm a sculptor. Before I die, I intend to make thousands of these statues. Is that how they make statues? Just by rubbing themselves against the wall? Alright, we've got to a save point. And there's nothing else in here. Then thou shouldst go. Okay. What has happened to your face?
My sister told me to try glitter in case I was allergic.
Try glitter? Why are you wearing glitter?
She said to try glitter.
Sparkly!
Sparkly!
Wow!
Just wanted to make sure I wasn't allergic, so I put it on my face, which is probably a bad idea.
Why did you put it all over your face if you were worried about being allergic?
I
You
didn't
should
think
probably
until
have just
now.
put a little bit there or on your cheek or something.
Your
Not everything.
Simba.
Hey, you're not on my head. Can you even see? Yay! I'm glittery now. Oh my god, my head actually disappeared a bit because the glitter's green. And the background's green. People are going to be confused. Why is my head sparkly? It just looks wet.
Oh, yeah, there's not much glitter to it.
Yeah. Why have I got a wet head, everyone? I look funny like that.
Oh, yeah, you do.
That
get
looks
little
weird.
spots.
I got little spots on my head.
Do you want tea?
Look at it, look at it. It's like I got weird.
Oh, I don't like that.
It's like I got weird mould growing on my forehead. Okay, I need to go and get a tissue to wipe this off.
You're fine.
No, it's.
Embrace it.
I don't like it. It's sticky.
Embrace it. I'm gonna make you
alright
tea.
then.
Or are you okay?
I'll have a tea, yeah. I'll have a tea. Taito. Taito wants to say hi as well. Say hi to Taito. Meow. Meow. He's a big baby. Look at him, you can hold him like a baby. Okay, Taito. His breath stinks. You can't even see there's glitter on my forehead. Risu just came in and glittered my forehead. You want to go? Come on then. There we go. Goodbye, Taito. I don't know how I feel about having this glitter on my head. I don't think you can tell anyway. Maybe if I turn that down a bit. No. They have no consciousness, as if their soul had been removed. I'm gonna go and clean my forehead off. I'll be back in a second. I'm back. There wasn't anything to do in that room. I don't think there was a gem to find. It says there's one in the treasure chest and one in the red pot next to Ishtar's studio. Do you know the painter Ishtar? Well, I've heard of him. The studio of Ishtar, the painter, is on the other side of this door. But there are creatures with nothing but hatred and a desire for destruction which are roaming beyond this point. If you say you still want to go despite that, you may open the door. Well, I guess I have no choice. That's where Kara's gone. Somehow she went there very fast. Wow, there's a lot of enemies here. 14. The skeletons look really weird, I think. Okay, so the candles are actually... or the flames are actually pointing back in that direction. And then they're going in both directions there. I think... yeah, it doesn't mean there's somewhere special to go. It just means that everywhere is windy down here, I suppose. I thought I remembered this place being bigger than just those two corridors. This explains it. I'm not really worried about where I'm going yet, I'm just more worried about killing all the enemies. Oh, that was easy. Strength increased. Although, I'm sure it was doing 11 damage before anyway, so... did that actually make any difference? Oh, what's that? That's new. And weak. There's a lot more enemies here. Oh, okay, that still counts as the same area, that's why. Is that a special wall? No, there's nothing down here at all, it's just a dead end. Well, don't really mind if there's enemies to kill. It can be a dead end. Let's try going down this one. Nothing else here. It also seems like they completely forgot about that slide ability. You know, as soon as you're out of that dungeon, it's like, okay, we'll never need to use this again. Strength up, again. Let's see if it actually makes any difference this time. Okay, this looks like we're back in an area where people might actually live. Just hitting all the walls in case there's a... Ah, there we go. Seems like wind is blown in from a crack in the wall. Found a hidden passage. I knew there'd be one somewhere. Yay, thank you.
I hope it's not too tricky.
Not too tricky, no. I know where I'm going.
Someone hasn't been out today.
Hi, Pappy. Step up. We've already shown off Taito. Now have a look at Pappy. I thought she might go through the green screen.
She's not quite green enough.
Not quite. It also won't focus on her. It literally can't focus on her. I can do it like that.
No, she's focused.
Where are you going?
She don't like your camera.
You're a bit camera shy. Your poo will be green and then that'll make my shoulder invisible.
Lovely.
Ah.
She's wondering what's going on.
Yeah, what's going on, Pappy?
Come on in.
Take her back. Whoa, flying hand.
What's up? You don't like it.
Alright, see you. Thanks for the tea.
You're welcome.
Hey, we got some new people in the chat. Let's see who's just showed up. Ironclad Break 52. Are you playing on an actual SNES or emulation? Somewhere in between, actually. I'm playing it on the Mister. So, do you call that... Depends on your definition of emulation as to whether you call the Mister FPGA emulation or not. Yeah, this is the fan translation, so it's a patched version of the game with a retranslation of the Japanese original script, which is really interesting. And it's also very weird. Sometimes it doesn't completely make sense. And the other person we had is Silky Pants 21. What a cool name. Great to see you streaming. I've been lurking and it's been fun. Cute bird, gotta go, but I'll try and catch you next time. No worries, thank you. And thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Hey, they did remember the slide. You found a red jewel. There we go, we can tick that one off the list. That is jewel number 25. We're officially halfway through. The entrance is small, you can't pass through. Can if I do this? So we are going the right way then. Dun 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 dun. Oh, you can just slide across, that's good. Never even heard of the game. Well, I'm glad I could introduce you to it. It's a really cool game. Definitely one of the most unique, like, stories and just environments in any RPG, I think. I love the whole ancient mysteries and ruins and, like, ancient civilizations and stuff like that. It's just so interesting. Maybe it could have been told a little bit better, but I really don't know any other game that does that kind of premise as well as this. And the whole mystery around the comet transforming everyone every 800 years or so and resetting the world and changing evolution and stuff like that. Like, there's so many really, like, interesting high-level concepts in this that aren't quite fleshed out properly, but even so, I think they did the best job they could with the limitations, if that makes any sense. I like it, basically. Okay, we have a whole bunch of doors to choose from. Let's just start at the beginning. Oh no, Kara's been turned into a painting. That's what happened. a picture of Kara. She's been absorbed into this. It's not Mario 64. I can't jump inside it. So what's going on in this one? A red jewel in a random pot. Yay. That's another one to check off the list. 26 now. We need 30 for the next power-up. There he is, the evil painter himself who traps people's souls. Let's see what he has to say. Ishtar, you came to take back that girl, haven't you? She was named Kara, or something. You should go to the rooms ahead of here in that case. If you can solve all of the mysteries, I'll restore that girl to normal. Thank you for your videos on YouTube. You've helped me find some great games for the Mod Retro. Awesome. There's a lot of great games for that system. Well, for the Game Boy, I guess they're homebrew games, but yeah. It's really cool. I'm glad I could help you out finding some new games. And like I said earlier, I'm actually planning to stream some more Game Boy homebrew stuff as well. So look out for more. And if you get an Everdrive or something like that, you can play all them on there too. Carefully memorize the state of that room. When you think you have it completely memorized, you may leave the room. Okay. So, let's see. There's one chair and one table. There's a grey part and a brown part. There's a brown part. And there's 2 books and a beaker and like 2 holes in the wall. So, chair and table, grey, brown, brown. Chair, table, grey, brown, brown. Okay, I see what's different. Indicate the place that differs from the previous room before you. Oh, we actually have a cursor. That's interesting. So, that's correct. You've noticed the jar's colour was different, haven't you? Very good. You may advance to the next room. You're new to Game Boy games and always wanted one, and did get an Everdrive. You've been playing a lot of the recommendations. Awesome. Excellent. That's what the recommendation videos are for, so I'm glad it's working out. Enjoy. What games have you been playing? If you've still got some time to hang around. I know you were going to head off, but yeah, it'll be interesting to know what games you've played based on my recommendations. Ishtar's voice echoes. Carefully memorize the state of that room. When you think you have it memorized, you may leave the room. So we have 2 brown pots, a empty table, a stone in the corner, and 2 paintings of a girl, one with a green background and one with a grey background. So brown, brown, green, grey table. Okay. So, yeah, those pots are a different colour. Is that it? There should be a gem around here somewhere as well. Chest in the second half of one of Ishtar's puzzles. Okay, we haven't got there yet. Just checking, because I don't want to miss any. Here we are. Ishtar's voice echoes. Carefully memorize the state of the room. You found a herb! Okay, so there's 2 big creepy statues and a treasure chest. And a rock in the corner. That's simple. 2 big creepy statues. They look the same. A treasure chest and a rock in the corner. You realise that the treasure chest contents are different, haven't you? Very good. This one's got a red jewel! That's the difference. That's it for this place. Okay. So we have 2 big statues and a statue stone carving of a lady in the middle. Is there anything different? 2 big statues, a stone carving of a lady? Is her face different? How are your powers of observation? Now your trip will get more difficult. Try again. Huh? I don't see anything different. What's different? I'm gonna get a picture. I don't think there's anything different. They're the same picture. I don't get it. Is there anything? Am I being blind? Can't interact with anything either. Do we need to like look at individual pixels or something? There's nothing. I'm stumped. Honestly, I'm gonna have to look this up. I have no idea. Oh. Oh, god damn it, that's cheating. So, there's the first room. I could have figured that out, I suppose. Here's the second room. What's different? His hair's moving. Your hair was fluttering because the wind was blowing, wasn't it? You have passed all my tests splendidly. Alright, you may return. God damn it. Nice, just enjoying all the classics then. If you're enjoying Mario Land, check out Wario Land as well. They're really fun. Oh, where's he gone? He's in the painting himself. Oh my god. I had been waiting for you to come. You should sprinkle this magic powder over the picture of that girl. Then give it a heartfelt kiss. Something should happen if you truly feel for the girl. Well, you'll probably understand eventually. I painted my own self-portrait. I'll soon be assimilated into the picture. That girl, protect her carefully. Why would he do that? Is he just so fed up of living in these weird caves? You found the magic dust. Okay, let's go and bring Kara back to life then. If I go in the right room. Sorry, Kara, I'm coming. There she is. I will need to sprinkle the magic powder to start with. Magic powder releases souls who have been trapped within paintings. He tries using the magic powder. He spreads magic powder on Kara's picture. I'm begging you, Kara, please return to your original form. Will placed a heartfelt kiss on Kara's picture. And then he was like, bleh, because the paint's still wet. Well, I'm sorry for being selfish. You've been terrible. You've been incredibly bad. Are you so irresponsible that you're willing to cause trouble for other people? ... Wah, sob sniff, I don't even know why I'm doing it myself. The thing is, when I was in the castle, I got everything that I wanted. But since I've been on this journey, it's been totally different. Isn't it obvious? When you're only thinking of yourself, you're in trouble when things get serious. That's not it. Even when you're far away, I feel that you're close. And even when you're close to me, I feel that you're far away. If you don't understand, that's fine. But I don't think I'll forget what happened today for the rest of my life. Basically, learn to stop being such a spoilt brat. Kara, I was worried. Why do you always run around by yourself? Don't you have any concern for anyone else? If you're talking about that, Will already scolded me. Because of that, I sincerely apologise to everyone. Bow. Well, it seems that even the perpetrator understands the matter, so I can tolerate it. Anyway, it seems that if we proceed about 3 days to the south, you can get to the floating city. I think we'll try to leave right away. Talk to me when you're prepared to leave. I suppose that Lily's birthday will come when we're in the floating city. You know, they say that there are a lot of houses built on rafts in the place that they call the floating city. It's kind of romantic, isn't it? I think it's fun. Kara seems to be strange somehow, doesn't she? I have a sense about these things. Was something wrong with Kara? Ah, speaking of that, in the Fallen Angels village, I noticed something that looked like a red jewel. I'm pretty sure I have all the red jewels by now. Let's just double check. Yep, all of the Angels village jewels. So, I guess we can carry over to the floating city. Is it okay to go? Yes. It seems that the floating city is a considerably hot place. Everyone mustn't get heat stroke, so take care. Okay. Don't want to get heat stroke. Let's leave the Angel Village. I don't know why they couldn't just do that instead of living in tunnels for their whole lives. Oh, I guess they couldn't because they'd evolved from living in tunnels so long that the sun damages them too much to leave. It's kind of sad. Here we are. We've arrived at Watermere, the floating city. We arrived at the floating city, Watermere. It was a beautiful town made up of rows of houses that were built on rafts. Since the townspeople are nice too, we ended up being given accommodations in the house of a friendly young man named Luke. And here is Luke's house. He is a kind gentleman who works as a fisherman. He was going out for a long time on an ocean voyage, so he said that we should use his house in the meantime. Thank you, Luke. That is very kind of you. Let's see what everyone has to say in Luke's house. These houses on rafts are inspiring me for a new invention. Hey, I found something good just now. Take a look behind this house. It might hurt your conscience a little, but hey. Hey, by the way, Lance noticed someone he knows in town, and it looks like he went looking for them. Watermere is an amazingly pretty town, but I've heard some unpleasant gossip. Something like playing with people's lives? What was it? I wonder if, without exception, beautiful things always have another side. It was like that with the capital of flowers. It was. So, Phrygia had the slave trading industry, and Watermere has people playing Russian roulette, which we will see in just a minute. But let's check the guide to see where the gems are. So we have a pot in the left portion of town, and a pot in the gambling hall. And that is it. The rest of the time we can just enjoy wandering around and meeting everyone. Oh, there's Luke. I thought he'd already gone off. Yo, are you taking a liking to the house? You're free to use it when I go out on my voyage. I thought you'd already left, Luke, honestly. Oh, Kara hid her diary here. Read it? Shall we read Kara's diary? Of course we will. Day X of month X. It's been a long, long road, but we finally arrived at the capital of Watermere. I was thirsty along the way, but I enjoyed it. I was developing blisters inside my shoes, but I did my best to bandage them with a handkerchief. Maybe I would have just complained before, but I didn't say anything now. I think I've changed dramatically with this journey. I've become used to putting my full effort in for the sake of a certain someone. I'm taking a bit of a liking to who I am now. I just heard from a townsperson about a legend that's spoken of here. If you make wish while riding a lotus leaf on the full moon night, the person you like will take a close look at you. It's a wonderful legend, isn't it? Can't I... That doesn't make sense. Can try it out soon? They really needed to do a second pass of this translation, because some of these sentences just don't work. It's a wonderful legend, isn't it? Can try it out soon? That should say something like, It's a wonderful legend, isn't it? Will I be able to try it out soon? Or can I find a way to try it out? Or can I find a way to test it? Something like that? That's weird. Okay, anyway, let's adventure. Man. They say that a giant centipede called the Sandfanger inhabits the Great Wall of China. It seems that its bodily fluids have the power to cure any kind of disease. Oh, the text box is broken a little bit. Chinese herbal medicine uses a lot of weird things as ingredients, but I don't think I'd just drink insect lifeblood. Oh no! Eee! Will it disappear when I go somewhere new? Okay. An old man who went insane lives in a house deep in this town. I'm not sure, but I think he participated in the survey of the Tower of Babel by the Oman expedition team. Oh, okay, we're going to go meet someone else who knows my dad as well, are we? The so-called crazy old man has amazingly white hair, but he is actually still young. I wonder if he saw something that was extremely frightening. Maybe. There's someone back here. Hey, I can't speak to you. What about if I go this way? There we go. Child, I'll teach you something good. Try waiting behind the gambling house on the right side. A lotus leaf will arrive. Okay, I'll try that. This is Watermere. It's really easy to move because everyone's houses are on rafts. I'm pretty sure they're stationary with all these bridges going between them. I don't think that makes any difference. I'm going to have a baby soon. My husband ended up looking forward to it, so he's diligently working away to support us. Cough, cough. What? I've only caught a little cold. Okay. See you, random people. Just checking behind the house in case there was anything there. I'm the Sky Delivery Man. My tame birds can fly from distant places. Where do you want to go? Oh, okay. This is new as well. So this is if you want to go back and visit a previous area, I guess. But we don't really need to go anywhere. Come back if you change your mind. We drink this water, we cook our rice in this water, and we wash our clothes with this water. Water doesn't remain in one place, it beautifully moves itself without pause. We want to live like water too, you know? I kind of get what you're saying. Do you have any red gems though? That's the most important thing. Where are they? Well, there's a save point, I guess. It seems like you're injured. I wasn't. It lied. Checking all the pots for gold. One of them must have something. I swear one of these pots. Hey, there we go. There was one. And someone's arriving on a lily pad. This lotus leaf is over capacity. Get another one if you want to ride. It's a capacity of 1. Okay, that just takes you back out to the world map. We can go back to the Angel Village as well. It's interesting, it gives you some options to travel around even if you don't need to. This animal is called a crunk. Oh, crook. It's perfect for crossing the desert because it can survive a long time without drinking or eating. Cure, cure! Was this the gambling hall? Something about waiting on the side of it for a lotus leaf. But is that only at night? This is the gambling house. I guess you must be really desperate for money if you're coming to a place like this, even though you're a child. It definitely said something about waiting behind the gambling house for a leaf. Let's wait here for a minute while I have another sip of tea. I'm a bit upset that some of these pages have fallen out of the guidebook. It was like this when I bought it already, but yeah, some of the pages were just loose inside it. I guess you can't really see it very well because the pages are green. They kind of show up. How about that one? Yeah, it's okay. Hey, there it is. I did just have to wait a long time to get on it. Where is it going to take me? Every month on a full moon night, people play Russian glass. It's the ultimate form of gambling where you bet your very life. But you're still young, little boy. I definitely don't think you should be throwing your life away. Oh no! Now I'm just trapped on here because the lily pad went back. Is that the whole point of that lily pad? Is just to come to this one place where there's just one guy? Why? Now I've got to wait for it to come back again. Why can't I get on that one? There we go. Okay then, take me back. Take me back. There we go. I'll go for a swim instead. Let's go in the gambling house. It's just like gambling with human life. If they make a little mistake in their judgment, they're sent headfirst down the road to hell. It's something that humans do with their unconscious mind, isn't it? As you can see, this is a drinking contest. We're betting on who will win. Rah! I can still keep going. I'm Jem, a jewel merchant that travels around the seas. What's he doing here? We've got some more gems. Got 28 now. I think there's one in here, actually. Pretty sure there's one in here. Yay, there we go. 29 now. Human life isn't something easy. Make sure not to throw your life away with worthless gambling. You can try going to the raft floating behind this building if you want to make big money. Okay, that's why it's there. You can get a load of money even if you only bet a little. I guess if you're willing to bet your life, you can get fabulously rich. And that's all there is to that for now. That's pretty ominous. So, where's left to go? I don't think we've been up this way, have we? Oh yeah, we've been here because that's where that E got stuck to the screen. Okay, and that's someone who knows something about Will's dad. What about if we get on here? Does this go anywhere? Let's have another sip of tea and see whether this one decides to move. I'm guessing not. Hey, there's one of those kangaroo things. Kyokui! There's a bunch of lily pads there, but let's see who's in this house first. Lance is there. Will, don't you remember this guy? That's right, it's my old man. Lance's father. Hey, did you know I just went exploring with my friends? It was scary, but fun. Okay. What happened to everyone? Is that it? It looks like he may have injured his head. I was thinking that I had finally met my missing old man, but I guess this is how it is. Oh. Yeah, I don't think he really has any recollection of what happened. Well, wait, I'm going too. It's Lily's birthday party after this, ain't it? We can't be gloomy today. Alright, let's head back to our room. Oh, poor old man. Let's see if anything changes now that Lance has left. No. He's just there rocking away in the corner. Let's see what's going on here. A snake bit me when I went to the Great Wall of China before. If the snakes around here laid their teeth on you even once, they wouldn't easily let go. If a snake bites you, run in circles randomly. If you do that, they'll plop off. Just like that. There's more stuff going on down here. Savas. My dad is an explorer. Seems like every single person's dad in this game is an explorer. He's going to come back to us soon, right after he discovers the golden ship. About that ship. That's the reason why we're here in the first place. We haven't heard news from our dad, even though it's already been half a year since we received his last letter. It'll be fine as long as he's safe, but... They're not worried? An insane old man arrives in this town 2 years ago. He's only blabbering strange things about the Tower of Babel and stuff like that since. Oh dear. He's not doing too good. Okay, I think that is everything now, so we can go back in here. And I guess join Lily's birthday celebrations. Alright, with everyone present, let's try to celebrate Lily's birthday. What? Everyone remembered my birthday? Isn't it obvious? We thought we'd surprise you, so we kept it a secret. Hey Kara, bring that out now. Whoa, why did she hide that? Got it! It's a birthday cake! Neil made it. Haha, it's my first time making a cake. It was definitely harder than making an aeroplane. Thank you, everyone. I might be the happiest girl in the world. This is how Lily's modest birthday party began. Then, when the party was nearly over... Hey... Oh, from Lance. Lily, hey, I have a little something to say to you. Is that okay? I'll be waiting outside. Huh? What in the world is that about? Sorry, I'll head out for a bit. Did he make the necklace I told him to make? Oh, we get the raft music again. Yay. What is it? You don't seem like your usual self. You're acting humble somehow. I guess that's true. I don't seem like myself to me either. Here's a birthday present. I thought of various things, but I think this is your favourite, ain't it? Wow, that's amazing. It's a bouquet of roses. Hey, that's not what I told him to do. I told him to make her a necklace. Rosebuds. These will bloom into flowers, won't they? They have a wonderful aroma. Thank you. I'm amazingly happy. Also, there are words I want to convey to you together with the present. Any way I can? What? Yeah, that's my response after reading that fumbled sentence. Yeah, the words are much more difficult than tongue twisters and stuff like that, but... Lily, I care about you a lot. It's okay if you don't reply immediately, but I wanted to convey my own feelings to you. Wah! She got shy and turned into a flower and ran off. Lily, wait! We didn't know that an incident like that had happened at all. Lily didn't come back to our room that day. Oh dear. Awkward! Then, the following morning. When my eyes opened, there was no sign of Lance. Has he gone to cry in his dad's house? These houses on rafts are inspiring me for a new invention. I found something good just now. Look behind... Take a look behind the house. It might hurt your conscience a little bit. Oh, he found Kara's diary. That's what he's on about. I wonder what happened to Lance and Lily. I'm worried. Kara's the only person who even acknowledged anything happened. So, is Lance in here? No. Just his dad being weird. Maybe that's rude. So... Don't tell me he went in here. Okay, good. Nothing's changed in there. Where are you? Well, we can go and save anyway. Whoop, 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 whoop. Let's see if there's any more gems to find. No, we got the pot in the gambling hall, didn't we? That's all. So the next one is actually in the Great Wall of China, but we need to go find Lance and Lily first because his confession didn't go quite according to plan, and now he's ran off somewhere, all depressed. He wouldn't have gone all the way back to the Angel Village, would he? I don't think it would make you go back there. I guess I'll just have to go and check everywhere again. E! Or do you think they're on that secret raft island place? Or is he back here? No, that's just Kara's diary again. We've already read that. Okay, it must be over here. No. Don't know where else they could have gone. This way? Nope. Maybe they did go back to the other village then. I think the only place left to try is up here. I wasn't paying attention and it left without me. No, he's not there either. Every month on a full moon, people play Russian glass. Oh, there's something new. Lance's letter. A letter from Lance addressed to Will. Opened Lance's letter. I'm going to the Great Wall of China for a little bit. I had intended to keep this a secret from everyone, but I thought I'd only tell you. I put this letter in your luggage, but I wonder if you'll notice. I think you're pretty dumb after all. I learned a method to cure my old man's disease from the townspeople's stories. It seems like the medicine is at the Great Wall of China. The path is long, but I'll just run it like a marathon and be right back, don't worry. Ah, that's right, I nearly forgot. Lily ended up turning me down. Boo! Poor Lance. It's very sad. He didn't expect it to go like that. He didn't make her the necklace, that's why. That's the problem. Can we just go there straight away? Or do I need to go and tell everyone? We can just go straight there. Okay, let's just take a trip to the Great Wall of China, shall we? Lance's tracks led me to the Great Wall of China. The passageway continued without end beyond the horizon. Wow. Are we in a dungeon already? Whoa, 32 enemies. I like it, and I like the ominous music as well. I like how all the dungeons are completely unique. Like, none of them feel boring to go through. Ah, right in my head! It's like that video that's going around on Instagram where some friend shoots a dart into the dartboard, but his friend's standing in front of it and it goes right into his head and he just doesn't seem bothered. Oh, I didn't mean to do that! Oh, it just broke my legs. I think there was a ladder here? Yeah, that's really hard to make out with the wall being the same colour. So it's a good job I noticed that. Oh, that's all that was there. What's the point of that if it doesn't go anywhere? Why make a room like that? There's nothing over there either. There's something on the floor. A pretty pebble has fallen. Ah, this must be a part of the necklace that Lance made for Lily. You picked up the necklace's stone for him. Oh, he did make a necklace as well. He just didn't give it to her. Ow. On the foot that time. Oh, I need to be a bit careful. I didn't realise how little health I had. Why didn't he give her the necklace last night? Then everything would have been okay. Oh my god, I'm not... Shoot, I need health. Hey, we got a raid! Thank you. Vladdy Daddy raid. Let's see who it was. Vlad Lust. Thank you for the raid. What were you streaming? Or what were you up to? Hello everyone. We're playing Illusion of Gaia, a retranslation version based on the original Japanese script, and we've just been through the water city of Watermere, the floating city, and Lance got really upset because Lily didn't respond to his confession basically, and then instead he's headed off to the Great Wall of China to find some medicine to heal his dad, who went on an expedition to the Tower of Babel and is kind of a bit broken in the head now. So hopefully that will help. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Showing up in the Illusion of Gaia. Man, I grew up with this game. Yay! Good to see you. Happy to get a chance to raid. Thank you, I appreciate it. And yeah, Illusion of Gaia is such an amazing game. There's just so many twists and turns. I was saying when I was playing it last, the thing I like most about this game is just how unpredictable it is. Like every like half an hour or something, you're just whisked away to a completely new location, and it's always somewhere really interesting. It takes you on basically on a world tour, like you're going around all of these different ancient ruins from the real world, but like the map's all weirdly twisted and there's lots of mysteries to uncover. And it's just such a cool concept, and they executed it really well as well, I think. And this translation attempts to bring back some more of the story that was cut in the localization. So it's pretty cool in a lot of ways. This is a retranslation. Was there problems with the original script? Every new transformation that Will gets is really cool. Yeah, we get Shadow next. That's a really cool one. There wasn't problems as such, but people didn't like that it took some liberties. So this one is basically a literal translation of the original Japanese text instead. And there are a few differences. There was some information about Will's mum, which I don't remember in the original, which was pretty interesting. And there was Oh, there's something else really cool about this version. They gave all of the characters their own different coloured text boxes, so you can tell who's talking. Like, Kara has a pink text box, and Lily has a blue one, things like that. So it's really cool that they went, like, the extra mile with it, in that sense. But some of the translation is a little bit hard to read. It's a bit clunky at times. But I guess that's because it's just translated literally from Japanese instead of putting in any thought to how it would actually sound in English. So I guess they both have their pros and cons. But yeah, the text box thing's really nice. And they've also made some of the text boxes bigger, so... Ah, there's a bit of his necklace. A pretty pebble has fallen. Ah, this is part of the necklace that Lance made for Lily. So, like, for example here, this is yellow text because Will's speaking, but you can see it's got, like, its own decoration down the side. And this is, like, the basic in-game text, which is what it looked like for everyone before. So it's really cool that they all have their own individual style. Maybe we can come back there as Freedom. Okay, looks like there's no point going on any of them ones yet. But we can hit that. Oh, another thing they did, a slight improvement, you can now press the Y button to run instead of double tapping on the D-pad. So that's a cool little extra. Oh, I should go back and kill that. I also love the fact that this game really gives you a good incentive to kill all of the enemies in an area. Because of this, like, you'll get a special ability every time you kill all the enemies. Your HP power is increased. Wait! So, you can see here how this has got a different text box. That's Lily's one, so there she is. You're going to search for Lance, right? I'm going too! Yeah, it is really cool. Although I guess if you do miss it, you're kind of permanently locked out of that upgrade. But I haven't missed anything yet. I also love tracking down all of the red gems as well, and I'm trying to go for a 100% red gem collection. I've been going through a checklist as I'm going, and I've got 29 so far. There's only one in the Great Wall of China, hidden in a treasure chest somewhere. Hey, hey, it's been a long time since I've borrowed your pocket like this, huh? Alright, let's go. It hasn't been that long. Hey, there's a treasure chest. Is that the gem? Oh. No, it's a herb. Okay, we'll have to come back there with Freedom because he can... Oh, the snake can get over there just fine. I can do that to pull it back over. Yeah, Freedom can shoot a projectile. Whee! Oh, don't want to go too far. We don't want to miss any areas. I've got through quite a lot today, actually. We did the Sky Palace, and we did the ancient lost city of Mu, and we did Watermere, and I think that's it, actually. Oh, that just took me around in a circle. Whee. So yeah, we've done quite a lot today. Whoa, slow down. And we might also get through the Great Wall of China if I manage to do all of this. Again, that looks like somewhere I need to come back to. Seems like a very cool game that you should definitely try sometime. Yeah, you definitely should. It holds up really well, even if you do just play the original, not the retranslated version. I think so. It's my personal favourite game, ever. The first time I played it, I was just so blown away. Have you played the other games in the series? Yeah, I've played all of them. I have already streamed ActRaiser and Soul Blazer. And ActRaiser 2 as well, although I didn't really get that far in ActRaiser 2 just because it's insanely difficult. But I do enjoy it. This is my favourite of the bunch, and I haven't played through Terranigma on stream yet. I'll definitely do that at some point after. I'm worried I'm going to get lost now because there's a lot of different paths to take. Hey, thanks for the follow. It's good to meet someone else who's actually played this game as well. Oh, we can drop down here. Maybe that's what you have to do. Wow, that's a lot to figure out. Oh my god, I'm gonna get so lost here. You were addicted as a kid. I never actually played it as a kid. The first time I played it was when I was at college. It was like, just, I don't know if you're from the UK, but if you remember Game Station, they used to have a glass window at the front with a bunch of retro games inside, and I just saw it in the window one day and just thought that looks like a really cool game, and I like Zelda, so I'm sure I'll like this as well. It looks like Zelda, and the logo looked like Zelda, so I thought I would check it out, and I played it that night after college and I just absolutely fell in love with it. I thought it was one of the most amazing experiences that I'd ever experienced. The bit that really, really sold it for me was the Incan gold ship, if you remember that bit. When you first go on there, and it's all made of gold, and there's like these Incan people that are escaping from their village because their village has been raided basically, and they're leaving on this ship made of gold, and the queen's on there and stuff. And then they basically think that you're the king of their empire for some reason, and it's just really creepy and weird. And then you go to sleep, and then when you wake up, everyone's dead, and the ship made of gold is just like, it's just wood, and it's all just crumbled away, and you see the queen on the throne, but instead of being the queen, it's just a skeleton, and I'm just like, this is so insane. Like, how is this coming from a SNES game? This is like the most engaged I've been in something for a long time. And then right after that you get to the scene on the raft, and that is just my absolute favourite scene from any game ever, to the point where I actually commissioned someone to make this for me. I've been showing this off as we've been going. So this is Will on the raft from that raft scene, and this is a little clay figure that they made, and it's just so amazing, and it just keeps going like that. Like every half an hour or something, you're just whisked away to the most out there, like outlandish plot that you could ever imagine, and it just keeps going and going, and I just absolutely love it. And yeah, there's just so much to it. So definitely recommend checking it out if you haven't before. Although maybe this isn't selling it to you, because this area is a maze. I don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll be fine. I've got a lot of other... Oh, there we go. Nice, we get to do a transformation. A detail you noticed recently as you got older, the raft sequence as the days pass, Will's HP decreases. Yeah, I knew that. That is a really nice little touch as well. Dun, dun, dun. I've got some other cool stuff related to the game here as well, so I'm trying to like collect everything related to the game. So I've got these two guidebooks from Japan. So this one's a really cool one, and it's got some hand-drawn character illustrations in the front, which is really cool, because this is like one of the only times that you can actually see official illustrations of the characters. And as you're going through, it's got like stitched together screenshots of all the maps for the areas. Hey, oh, a subscription! Thank you so much. Thank you, Squash. Really appreciate that. So yeah, let's see where we are now. We've just been through the Sea Palace. Oh yeah, we've been through the Dark Angel's caves as well. That was crazy. Oh my god, the Great Wall of China. Look at that map. It's just the same room over and over and over again. You had to sub because Twitch interrupted the guide with ads? Oh no. I didn't do that on purpose, I promise. But yeah, the guidebook's really cool. So this one's got stitched together screenshots, and the other one, this smaller one here, this one's actually got like actual maps for you to follow, although it doesn't really seem to have everywhere, but the other one does. So that's cool, at least. I do have something else really cool I can show you, so stay there for a second. I think it's behind the green screen. Oh, I've got these as well. Right, show and tell time. Show and tell time. I did this last stream, but I can show it off again. There's also some other stuff I got as well, because if you don't know, this game was written by a sci-fi author called Mariko O'Hara, which is really unique, and that's probably why the game's story is so cool, because it's actually done by an actual author. I'll pop you onto this screen for a second so you can see it a bit better. So this is really cool. This is something else that I asked someone to make for me. This is a like 3D diorama of obviously the comet there, and then you've got all of the main characters. And unfortunately all the batteries have gone, but it actually had songs that played in the back, so you could press these switches. You could press that down and it would either play the music from the save room or the music from like the memories section. And it also has a light in the back as well, which would light up all the stars in the background. So really happy to have that. That was something that I was so excited to get. Let's see what else we've got. Here's the Japanese version of the game. And I love this box art so much, with like the gold embroidered letters on the front there, embossed letters. And on the back there, that's really cool too. Yeah, the save music is so nice. And because I'm also going to be doing a video about this game in the future on YouTube, I wanted to do a deep dive into the developers and stuff. So I actually found 2 issues of Japanese magazines that actually have interviews with Tomoyoshi Miyazaki, who is the guy that founded Quintet in the first place. So there's an interview in the back here about founding Quintet, and this was in their early days when they were still working with Falcom. So I've also got a bunch of their original Falcom games as well, and Azteca 1 will be turning up soon. But this is the one I was most excited to find. So this is a American magazine called Game Fan, and in here they actually have an interview from just after Terranigma was released, so right at the end of Quintet's life. And somewhere towards the back here they actually have an interview about them going freelance and joining GDNet. So there's Quintet, as you can see, with their updated logo, and there's Miyazaki in the corner there, and Hashimoto as well, who's the other game designer right at the start as well. And you can see they were talking about Soul Blazer and Terranigma too. So yeah, got that. I'm going to do some high quality scans of it for the documentary that I'm working on. And I've also been collecting all of their other games, so when I've got all of them, I'll do a video in the future about my complete Quintet collection, because I am aiming to get absolutely everything, and there's a lot more than people realise. So yeah, lots of really cool stuff related to Illusion of Gaia, or Illusion of Time, as it's known in the UK, which is how I originally knew it as. I actually thought that Illusion of Gaia was a different game altogether. Must have had to do a ton of research finding out about all this stuff. Yeah, it took me ages. Honestly, it took me like oh my god, look at that with the green screen, the cover's invisible. It took me ages to... Oh my god, look, it can cut my head off. Yeah, it took me ages to find out about this one, because it's one very, very specific issue of MSX Fan on the final page of the magazine. But I picked it up on Bai from Yahoo Auctions Japan, I think. So yeah, I'm glad I managed to find it. Right, Spin Dash is a power that only Will, the boy, can use. Thine own high-speed rotation can send enemies flying. Thou can run up hills that use recoil. Thou shouldest alternate between L and R while holding the attack button. So, from what I remember, this lets you... Derailed my gaming, indeed, but I kind of did it to myself and I wanted to show everything off anyway. I gotta try and remember where I am now. Yeah. Oh, let me show you something else I got from Yahoo Auctions. I'll just do that for a sec. There's the UK box, if you were wondering what the UK logo looks like. I really like that logo, by the way. But yeah, here's the really interesting stuff from when they were Falcom. So we have Azteca, which, interestingly, has exactly the same themes as this game. It's all about hidden ruins and ancient relics and things like that. And these boxes are insane. I love these PC-88 boxes. So yeah, we've got really high quality manuals in there. And then, of course, you've got the game there on floppy disk as well. The really big style floppy disk, I always think they're really interesting to look at. Look at that. So yeah, it's really interesting to see where Miyazaki got his inspiration for his Quintet games. They all came from these older Falcom titles. And the first game that him and Hashimoto worked on together were these two here, the first two Ys games. So we've got Ys, The Vanished Omens, and Ys Chapter 2 as well. And Azteca 1 is in the post, and it was supposed to turn up yesterday, but for some reason it didn't get delivered, so I'm hoping it arrives tomorrow, and then I'll have all of the PC-88 games that I wanted to talk about. UK boxes share the Super Famicom logo. I suppose so. That's how a UK box looks. There it is on the back. I haven't got the American copy of that, but I do have... this will be a good comparison. So I've got ActRaiser 1 and 2. ActRaiser 2 is the American one, and ActRaiser 1 is the UK one. So yeah, the UK one has the coloured logo there. And I guess there's a few other differences as well. Looks like the American one has the logo on the side, but the UK one doesn't. You can tell the video is going to be awesome. I hope so. I've been working on it for a long time. There's Terranigma as well. I'm going to play through that on stream at some point. The Australian version, because it was a lot cheaper than trying to track down the UK copy. Oh, my belly's out. Well, there we go. Yeah, there's a lot to get through. And now my table is a mess as well. Look at all that stuff stacked up on the table. You've only played Illusion of Time and Gaia. I definitely recommend checking out Soul Blazer. That was the game they made before this, and it's more similar to ActRaiser, I would say, than Illusion of Gaia, but it is a really good game. I did stream it if you want to check out my stream. I played all the way through it a while back, but it was really fun. So how do I use this new attack? I can't remember what it said about using this new attack though. Oh, did we get the entire necklace? Necklace stones. Not all of it. Oh my god. I don't know where I'm going. If I could read the guidebook, that would help. Looks like there's somewhere to try and land. Maybe down this one? Oh, it just takes you back to that. We've been there already. Wayna! Hello. Beep boop, beep boop. You have Jade Cocoon? Yeah. Oh, you found the video with the VODs. Excellent. Yeah, I don't think I've fully updated it yet. And I never finished Jade Cocoon either. I really enjoyed that game. I remember I was impressed with the voice acting in that too. I don't know where I'm going now. I need to somehow use that new ability that I just got, but I can't remember what it said. Yeah, I need to go back up. Oh, do I go out here actually? I couldn't figure out how to use the new ability. If I press L and R, do I just do that while I'm moving? No. You said something about alternating between L and R. I'm doing good, thanks. Really enjoying playing this. I've been wanting to play it on stream for a long time, so I'm really glad I could finally find the time to do it. I think it's something to do with going over those... Oh, there's a lot of enemies in this area. I might need to look up how to do that move. I'll see if I can find out how to do it. You have to charge with A and then use L and R to start spinning. I thought that, but as soon as I press... Oh, right. And then... and then what? Oh, right. Whee! Apparently, that's how you get over the wall. Well, okay. We figured it out. Thank you. Thank you, Squash. Here we go. Oh, right. Okay. Whoa! Slow down! Okay, now I overdid it. That's such a weird control system. I don't know how you can stop. Oh. That's really awkward. Oh, slow down! Okay, there we go. We did it. Is this where I'm actually meant to be? Okay, this is new. Good. We're making progress. Oh, that opens that area back up. Cool. This is a strange mechanic for sure. I look like Draco Malfoy. I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, there was something really weird about Draco Malfoy. He's it was something to do with advertising in Japan. He's seen as the like the face of Christmas or Valentine's Day or something. There was something really weird. And no one can understand why they've made that connection. I can't quite remember what I saw, but it was something like no one knows why Draco Malfoy is the face of Christmas in Japan. Can someone find out what I was looking at and elaborate on that for me? Because it's like a weird vague memory that I have. I remember reading something like that recently. But I've got no idea why. Yeah, he be there. Why though? Yay, we get to change into freedom. Get to do some proper fighting now. He needs money. Well, it doesn't seem like he chose to be the face of whatever it was in Japan. They chose and just used old pictures of him. It's very weird. Yeah, people will do anything for money. That's what we get for living in a capitalist society, I guess. You have to play the game. Your HP power is increased. Yay. There's nothing else here. Just a long, empty corridor. So, I'm sure there was something that I needed to do as freedom earlier on. Have I got the gem in the Great Wall of China yet? Let's see. No, I haven't. That's it! Oh! Year of the Horse. Okay. In Mandarin, Malfoy's name is translated as Maifu. The first characters mean horse, and the final character means fortune or blessing. Okay, there is method behind the madness then. Wow. That's hilarious. So it is literally nothing to do with anything he actually did. It's just that the name sounds like Horse Fortune. That's incredible. I love it. I bet he was just so bewildered. Okay, do I have to kill this guy? I can do that too, you know. He just had the perfect name for the year, yep. Seems like it. I love it, that's brilliant. There we go, now we can progress. He was there to promote Half-Blood Prince. Didn't that come out like a decade ago? Or more at this point. I'm sure there was an enemy over there. Well, I guess we can get back to it later. Yep. I'll take it. I'll take the Horse Fortune. Okay, it's that kind of puzzle. How? Oh, you can hit them away as well. Okay. Oh, clever. That's how you do it. Oh, are they all going to come to life? Haha, cool. Stab, 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 stab. Ah, I didn't know there was another one. There's loads. I keep forgetting I can put the sword up as a shield as well. That helps. There we go, that is everyone taken care of. Retro Break brings good luck, but only to Americans. Why am I bringing luck to Americans? Draco Malfoy isn't American, he's British like me. Exactly, land of the tea. Reese just made me one. Cheers! Don't know where we got this cup from, it's full of various different dogs. Was I supposed to... Oh, it doesn't do anything now. God, I thought the game froze for a second. It was just giving me the power up. Strength increased. Yay. That's all the enemies in here then. We can just leave this section. Still haven't found the gem. It's just in a random room with a treasure chest, apparently. Can't go over there unless we're Will, because Freedom doesn't have the weird spinning ability. Horses and donkeys are signs of good luck for Americans. Okay, I'm learning something new today. I didn't know that. Ah, my leg! Ah! Oh, I just realised they use the same arrow. The arrow that comes out the wall and the one that they're firing at me is the same. Oh god, this is a scary room. They're not all going to come to life. Just the one at the end. You can look on the map and see which ones are real. You can't trick me. I have weird map vision. Speaking as an American, have you ever had good luck from meeting a horse? Please tell us if it's true. Or from thinking about Draco Malfoy. You heard it from a YouTube reel. I would never believe anything I see in a YouTube reel. Source, YouTube, yes. I mean, I'm on YouTube, so I shouldn't say that. Everything you hear on YouTube is legit, honestly. You haven't had much luck. Oh dear. You just haven't seen enough horses. Obviously. Alright, now it's time to go back to being well again. I'm really hoping I haven't missed the gem. I don't want to have to trek back through the normal area. I do have a guide open at the same time, just in case I miss it. But it doesn't exactly say where to go. It just shows you a screenshot of opening the chest with it inside. Oh, there's nothing over there. Oh, I've got to go that way. Yeah, well, there's a reason I'm doing it, because I've finished this game a bunch of times before, but I've never collected all of the gems, and if you do find all of the gems, you actually get to go to a secret dungeon, which is, well, it's a new dungeon, and then the boss fight at the end is a remake of the final boss from Soul Blazer, the first game in the series. So I just think that's really interesting, and I would really love to see how that fight plays out in the Illusion of Gaia engine. I think I've gone too far. If I can't get back up, I might need to restart that. Should I restart? Yeah, I'm going to restart it. Because I think I need to go back to one of the earlier rooms. Let's hope it saved. Oh, something else new. It's got a new title screen. There you go, look. Retranslated. Wait, has it gone back? Has it gone back too far? Oh no, it has. I'm going to have to do it again. Why didn't it save anything? Oh shoot. Okay, well, I guess that's why we're leaving it for tonight. I'll have to do this again in my own time, I suppose, because it didn't save properly. I don't know how I can trust it to save now then. Unless I try and download a save file that's got up to that point. Hey, well, thank you for following anyway, even though this is not exactly the ending to the stream that I was hoping for. Load RAM. Let's see if that does anything. I did, I saved in game, and last time I did it booted up fine. No, it's showing us the save from the start of today, not the one... Not the one I just did in the... Not the one I just did in the Great Wall of China. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm back here again. This is where I started a few hours ago. Oh, man. Well, I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can find a save online that takes me back to there. Alright, well, in that case, I was thinking of stopping the stream soon anyway, so let's see if there's anyone we can raid out to. And I'll try not to be bummed out too much, because I did enjoy playing it anyway. Let's see. I don't know if there's anyone online at this time of night. Oh hey, we can send people back to DGR Dave. He raided into me yesterday, so I'll queue this up. Oh, now it says we're unable to. Why does he not accept raid? No, it won't let me. Never mind. If it won't let me, I'll just end it here. But yeah, thanks for dropping by. I'll see if I can figure out what to do to to fix it for next time. I don't want to do the same thing over again. Anyway, that is it from me tonight then. Thank you everyone. Peace. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.